Man, guys, you haven't even cracked a month. Haven't even cracked a month. You guys have just been busy as been heckin' busy. Okay. Before we start, we have something very, very, very important to do. We gotta figure out profits. Good news is you definitely made a very decent profit. I rolled an 87 on the percentile, which means you did good. Just gotta find page those your expenses so I can give you your monies. Here we go. Repairs not included. Service deposits not included. Suppliers are included though. You guys sell pretty good stuff here. Let's see. There we go. Okay, that's about as good as you can get. You guys are going to triple. You're going to make profits equal to 3 times your expenses. You guys went out of your way for expenses, so.
Oh boy.
Gotta spend money to make money, baby.
Motherfucking payday!
It surely is. It surely is. You guys made a profit in your pockets of 1,800 gold pieces. Your club is popping. People love it there.
And it will fall off next week.
Maybe. It's all to roll the dice. That should be, if you want to divide that evenly, 300 apiece.
Okay, sure.
Someone wants to let Tally and Darwin know that they have 300 additional gold in their pockets. Feel free. Now we have that out of the way for the recap. Incredible. As a note for you, Benrig, today is the day of the meeting with Bonnie and the doppelgangers that was arranged by Viotelli that night. Cool. Okay, so last session, what an eventful day. You guys had freed War Dragon from the charm of House Tarkanan and become attuned to his, so he can now attune to his axe and return to work with the Red Cloak Battalion. Nero had a meeting with one Toshlin Yafira of the High Raptors and agreed to help her lay low at the Platinum Rest. And she shared valuable information about one Ustul Fluxin, the only survivor of the bombing near your home. She was somewhat, shall we say, sort of aloof or apathetic, not apathetic, but sort of aloof, or at least putting off the responsibility of the bombing itself, telling Nero, like, hey, look, man, not my business. The next day, the party avoided an assassination attempt on behalf of House Tarkanan, who came for the stone. Kadon the Hammer appeared to help out, and Bedford found a note on the body that said, get properly outfitted by Grinda Garloth. These gutter scum upstarts already took out Grumshar, so you'll need to make sure you've got a little extra to deal with them. Signed by someone known as Slime. You all basically summoned as much fucking muscle as you possibly could and went to Mistshore to go take care of this one old lady, who, in fairness, was a wizard, had some power to her. You guys showed up with, like, 2 grunts that you met there at the time. Halam was brought up from the Red Cloak Battalion. all of you guys. Yeah, you guys came in force. And she was like, "Holy fuck, sure, yeah," and you got arrested. During this, you guys all um, took all of her black market arms and armor. You outfitted yourselves and your allies properly, including the Castellanter agents. You brought them along as well, and they kind of helped out as they could. It was unfortunate that when her main chest was being opened, like Lifford Warden went off and Viotelli threw himself on top of it, saving the party from damage, but it took his life. The party then proceeded to go try and have a meal at the most expensive restaurant in all of Brayland. Unfortunately, you guys aren't quite on that level yet. This is expensive for rich people, and you guys are not rich. So you guys didn't dine and dash, but you left. Weren't interested in that. And I believe Nero and Talenta had a conversation on the roof where Nero explained his relationship to the High Raptors and promised reform. And that's kind of where we're at today and to the next day, here on the 27th. Guys, you're so close to have made it 1 month in this city. What do you want to do?
Well, Viotelli didn't even last a month.
Viotelli didn't last. Well, Viotelli's been living there all his life, so
Yeah, same as me, but yeah. I'm thinking off the top of my head. What if I don't know who's looking over like all the armor we got pulled off the old lady.
This is a very good point. There was a note on Grinda that we should not forget.
Yeah.
When you went through Grinda's shit, actually, technically, a note that Viotelli died for, says the following. I posted last week, but I will explain it. Come on. Good job. Here we go. It says Thora wants the full bundle of weaponry delivered to Tarase's house of healing on Alsombol's Lane no later than 2 days from now so that it can be set down to headquarters with the next gladiatorial audience. Don't be late. She's looking forward to seeing some exotic gutting. And it says America. That's who signs it.
Okay.
So that would be now, tomorrow.
Well, you don't know what she said.
If we're to believe that she just got the note.
So it would be tomorrow is when the weapon. Well, it's when the weapon shipment was supposed to be delivered, but you hit her place, so the weapons won't be coming.
Yeah.
Does it say the exact address of the place that needs to be delivered to?
There's no address, but it says Teresa's House of Healing on Alsombol's Lane, which is pretty
specific. Okay, I'm going to talk with the others and say, okay, this is our chance to strike back against House Tarkanan. I don't know if she would deliver this, the House of Healing lady would deliver this to a separate place, or if it's just underneath where she is. That would depend. That would change a lot. Because I say we actually pull up all the resources we have and get ready to hit that place when the time comes. Now, the question is, it sounds like there's going to be like some kind of events, gladiatorial events on the day in question. Would we want to go on that day? Or do we want to hit it ahead of time before everyone's there?
I have a different idea. Um, so if they want the weapon delivered, we could deliver it because we have it all with us. So we could deliver it and figure out where headquarters is because it's going to be sent to headquarters. And we could just say we were hired by whatever her name was. I can't remember.
Grinda.
Brenda, thank you.
Ryan, can I do like a insight or history check if that place that we stumbled upon was on that street that's being described? Symbol Lane?
No check required. No, you guys have never been there before.
Oh no. Okay.
But I'll tell you what, Nero, you can make a little roll to see if you know where this house of healing is.
History or
History. History of Sharn, its buildings and locations.
16?
Yeah, you've walked past it quite a few times actually. It's like a very small little healing place. You've never been inside of it before. It's kind of nice for like it's shithole, but it's like nice for lower Durham, which isn't saying much, but it was certainly too nice for you to go.
Did it look like it could have like a gladiatorial ring underneath it?
It did not look like that, no. It looked like a half decent 2-story building that like maybe wasn't in at one point, like a very small inn. Very, very like never really thought anything of it.
Unassuming.
Very unassuming, yeah. It's just this little building. It's meant to provide some healing services to those who can afford it.
So Selena, her idea is we take the weapons there in disguise or whatever and say that here's what she could get you.
Yeah, and hopefully they'll have us deliver the weapons to the headquarters, or we follow whoever delivers the weapons. But we know the weapons are going to headquarters, so as long as we follow the trail, we might be able to find it.
Yeah, I would say that's not a bad idea. We can still round up some of the lower quality weapons and arms or armor that we don't need and send it. I just worry about being detected in there, so maybe I would rather follow than go and pretend ourselves. But if you guys think that we're able to.
I mean, if we go on the day of this gladiatorial fight, that place is going to be packed with Tarkanan.
Yeah, that doesn't make me feel more comfortable or less. It's just, I know a lot of people that'll want our heads if they find out who we are.
I think this is where you're going to hear a knock on the door, actually.
Selena will go answer it.
Open the door. I hope this is what you wanted. But Eric, having heard of all the ruckus in the city, and perhaps it were time to introduce yourself, is this kind of what your character would do if you had a mind?
Yeah, as long as I've managed to pay attention and make sure to slip any followers that I may have assigned to me.
Make a stealth check. Make a stealth check.
Ugh.
Ugh.
You got it.
Oh wait. I'm supposed to go the other way. That'll be a 10.
A 10. Yeah, you did great, dude. No one can follow you, man. You gave him the slip so good. Yeah, you make your way in. And now, as the door opens, feel free to introduce what you look like.
Uh, well, standing at the door is a huge orc. They're it, they range from that kind of mossy green to that kind of green gray. He's definitely on the green gray side of things. Kind of longish, uh, brown hair, 6'3", uh, chain shield, bright green eyes, and a a little bit of a menacing demeanor.
All right. So what you see, tiny little Selena, you like,
She'll fly a little bit higher to be able to make eye contact. Hi there. What can I do for you?
Platinum watch.
That's us. You found us. Good job.
In.
Oh. Sure. Come on in. Then I will lead you to maybe the breakfast room where we were all just discussing. Um, hey everyone, I found someone at our door.
Oh, um, welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Um,
Phil,
yeah, go ahead.
set a shield and an axe down. Lug off the backpack. Set that on the floor. Pop all the neck joints. And that's when you notice the smell. You're really not certain the last time this guy bathed,
Oh
but
no.
it's not been recent.
Oh no. Selena says that out loud. Um, and she flutters a little further away.
Princess, it's all right. We don't, people are from different lands. Hello, how can we help you?
I have information.
That's always valuable. Take a seat. He'll like set out a spot, set out like a roll in front of you, like a dinner roll.
No utensils. Just a
Yeah,
whole hand.
yeah,
Just straight to the gob.
yeah.
And
What might that be?
we'll continue to talk while he's chewing.
Yeah, yeah. Figured.
Uh, I have information about House Tharashk from the King's Citadel. I was supposed to deliver to guy who died. So I'm delivering it to you.
Oh,
Rest his soul. Rest his soul.
yes, Lord Fiarlan. Sorry, which house was it?
Tarkanan.
Oh, yes, please share. We were quite close with Viotelli.
They hold gladiatorial fights all over the city. Thora is their leader. There's a secret passphrase to get in. I don't know it, but I know there is one. The Daask clan, I use that word loosely, have recently found out about this whole missing money thing and are currently playing catch up. That's where my information is coming from.
Wait, you're. First of all, what's your name?
Gron.
Gron.
Yeah.
And you're getting this information from Daask?
Yeah.
But you're with the King's Citadel.
I'm under contract.
Do I believe this guy, Ryan?
Make a roll. Ron, you can either do a
Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
right. Ron, you can either do a persuasion or a deception check, depending on what it is. Just send me what the total is and which one you roll.
You believe him so hard, Nero.
Means you believe him so fucking hard.
Well, so this was just a clarification, Ryan. Was this a new morning? It was, right?
Nero, you believe him. He's like, there was never a real direct person you've met in Sharn. This guy is pretty direct.
House Tarkanan, the Finders, sometimes take contracts to find people, things, groups, all of this gang conflict is of concern to the crown. I hired the Finders, Fires hired me.
Do you mean Tarkanan or Tharashk?
He's with the King's Citadel under contract, but
Okay.
he learned about House Tarkanan from Daask or whatever the fuck. I think is what he's saying.
Very good, princess. That was very good deduction. That was. I'm very impressed.
So do you know where this place is?
Places. More than one. It changes.
Mm.
Gives the
You-
nobles and the upper crust someplace to go. The money-making event.
Do you know where the newest one is going to be?
Nope.
Well, good thing we have a couple rich friends that might be able to get an invitation.
I can tell you some additional things.
Mhm.
The main location for the Tarkanan is better defended than the Towers of the 12.
Okay.
That's fair.
And that's probably
And I
where-
do know where that is, but there's no map. Because nobody will give it up. Or at least they haven't to date. Daask is watching it, but they're not stupid. Well, some of them are stupid. Not everybody.
So, do we know if this regulatory event is going to be at their headquarters?
Never. Well, I won't say never, but
Your note that you received from what's her name suggested that it would be happening in the headquarters because they said they want the weapons at the headquarters in 2 days.
Okay. Okay, I'll be at the headquarters, and that. Well, good thing for you, Gron. We have a lead, and I share with him the paper we got. Hey, Tally, good to see you woke up.
20 minutes later. What's going on?
Just walked into the bar. There's a individual who has a sort of odor and is eating a large roll very messily. I'll let them describe themselves.
gray-green, about 6'3", probably about 4 feet wide. Chainmail from neck to calves. He smells like iron and BO.
What a
Yeah.
fucking combination.
What a man.
Can we bottle that? Can we bottle that? Like,
Sell it. Cologne.
I want to smell like a man.
Yeah, Tally comes out in like his undies, cup of coffee, bathrobe. What the fuck is this?
It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, Tally, we were discussing plans on hitting Tarkanan at the gladiatorial events. It's going to be at their headquarters, but we're not sure how we want to figure out how we want to infiltrate that place. We have most of the weapons. We could disguise ourselves as delivery men and try to follow whoever delivers to that place through a back door, maybe.
Who is
Or-
really good at appearing like a delivery man?
You are? I thought you said I didn't hear you.
I should be alarmingly clear. You said the word hit. If you hit Tarkanan at their home, everybody dies. I wasn't joking. Better defended than the towers of the 12.
And by whereabouts do you hail, good sir?
That varies a lot. Depends on where the contract takes me. This contract brought me here. I've been to the Shadow Marches, doing security for guys looking for crystals.
Hmm.
I've followed one of the shipments here as a caravan guard. I got a job working for the finders to get a look inside of Daask because I fit the profile. At which point he will grin with kind of cracked and broken teeth.
Well, Selena, it would seem that somebody's gunning for your bruiser position.
I was gonna say I really like your axe. It's pretty.
Thank you.
But Callie is right. We already have a bopper on the team. Although there's
Okay.
there's always more space for another bopper.
At which point he will have started to pick up his axe and shield and backpack.
Whoa.
Wait,
No.
Gron, where are you going?
It seems that I have started something that I did not mean to. What I meant to imply was that we would love to have someone of your skills and talents. You see, we've had
Our
bit of
ass is
problem.
kicked.
My ass hasn't been kicked. But collectively, on average, I suppose, our team is getting their asses kicked. So, you look like the type of individual that could change those numbers.
I like hitting people.
You're my kind of man. I like hitting people too. And she'll pull out Peacebringer and put it on her shoulder. This is Peacebringer. It's my
How
warhammer.
the hell?
I know. I've said the same thing.
We've been trying to figure it out too. A lot of what the princess does is a defiance of nature.
That's fantastic.
Would you believe me if I told you that whole hammer is fucking hollow? There's nothing in it.
That'll explain why she can lift it. Doesn't weigh anything.
Yeah, but wait until you see her crush a fucking skull. Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, let's go find one then.
Yeah, let's go bopping.
Guys, wait, hold on. We still haven't figured this out. Like, how you say that place is about as that you say that the Tarkanan HQ is tighter than the Tower of the 12. But okay, then how do we get it there?
You seem to know the layout. Is that correct?
I know where it is. Nobody knows the layout. There isn't a member of House Tarkanan who will give it up. If it wasn't for all of this recent violence, I wouldn't imagine they'd be holding their gladiatorial thing there. But all of this dust up has maybe made that a necessity.
A gladiatorial thing, you say?
Huh.
I think we could
That's
probably
what your
win.
note said.
Ryan, when
And that
would the
matches
meeting
my observations from Daask. Let's be clear. Daask thinks that I work for them, and I suppose I do. I cleave the odd head, but I primarily work for the Finders, who are currently under contract with the Brother's Crown, those Citadel people.
Sorry about that, Edge.
King Citadel.
Go ahead, Benrick. What do you want to say?
I was just saying, I thought there was a pause in the conversation. I was just asking when the meeting for the Magisters would be.
Me too. This evening.
This evening. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which magisters?
The Esoteric Order. Viotelli had a meeting with the changelings? No, what was it?
Changelings and doppelgangers.
Yeah, changelings and doppelgangers to see if they could be recruited. So Benric wanted to uphold that.
I'd be willing to help out.
Yeah, but that's this evening. So if there's anything we can do in the meantime, happy to.
So we know where the HQ is, but
You know,
better
you know where the House of Healing is, which apparently is the place where they ship the weapons to the gladiatorial arena, which is at the headquarters. So you don't know where the headquarters are, but you can find out if you go there.
And
I thought
Daask has
Gron.
got eyes on, but I don't know where. I know that they're watching it.
How does I didn't know I could turn on Spotify with that button. So how does one partake in these gladiatorial matchups?
Well, we know that they pander to the rich, so we could hit up Kalen or our Castle Lantern friends, because they're rich and they might be able to get an invitation to the gladiatorial fights.
All I know
That's-
is that they're held every couple of days, a couple times a week. There are money making and blood sport opportunity.
Who participates though?
Oh, who they have fight?
Because that seems like a very easy way to get in.
It's a very easy way to get dead.
I mean, if they get you.
Most of them don't walk out.
Well, surely there's a winner.
I wouldn't know. I do know that there's a lot of dead.
Yeah.
Look, they keep saying that anyone who steps from that place dies, but we need to get in there.
Well, I think we can get in there, we just don't have to risk our lives to get in there.
Treat it like you would a robbery. Don't go in with the intent of taking heads and spilling blood. Have an idea of what you're looking for, get in, grab it, get out. They're bringing in people to fight and to see a fight. They're going to be spread thinner than they normally would be.
I must say, I did not expect that kind of level-headedness from a man of your stature.
And neither does Daask. How convenient.
A welcome addition. All right, so we have what seems like two solid options, and one option where Nero, you said we go in as delivery men at the place where we know that the weapons come in,
and we follow.
Yeah, so we take our weapons that we took from Giora, or whatever the fuck her name is. Garloff. I don't know, I can't remember her name.
The blacksmith lady.
Yeah, so we take the weapons to this house of healing, and that's where they're gonna potentially tell us where the headquarters is because they're sending the weapons to headquarters. So either we follow whoever takes the weapons to headquarters, or maybe we're the people who can be hired to take the weapons to headquarters. But yeah, we could divide and conquer. We could have some people go in through the weapons and then have some people go in through the rich people. And see if we can find the stone.
We might need to go in disguise. Here's the thing. We could go do multiple things. We could follow this person to the event, and then try to get the Castellances to join to get us tickets in there. Get us tickets in there. Or
It's a passphrase. It's not a ticket situation. We gotta know the passphrase.
Somebody rich can buy you one.
Mm-hmm.
You got to learn it. You know anybody who's into blood sports?
I mean, Kadan the Hammer.
No. Sweet. Well, I think we've got a plan. We should do something. I'm getting bored.
Yeah, well,
I know you're tiny, but I'm really beginning to like you.
Aw, thank you. So do a little I don't know. Princess happy dance.
Yeah. I'm sure I can find a way to make some disguises for you guys. I just need some materials and things of that nature. And to be around a body that also knew how to disguise people.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
I could ask around, try to figure out what that password might be.
I did say it's super chill.
Asking around though might put a target on your back if somebody clocks you. So something to just be wary of.
I think we should just go ask our rich friends.
This is going to be soon.
I would say so.
Okay. At which point, Gron will go digging around in his backpack. Can I borrow this piece of table?
The piece of table?
I need a flat space to work.
Yep.
Sure.
Why not?
Yes.
At which point he'll set out, water and pestle and a little bit of oil.
Oh yeah.
A leather bag that's been triply wrapped at the top, so nothing is leaking out. Go over to the fire and grab a pair of tongs. Untie the bag, reach in, pull out a couple of dried plant pieces, some berries, and you'll tie it back off and tuck it back in this backpack, and you'll start grinding it down.
I thought that your request meant something different, and I apologize. Okay, right. So I'm down for the going in, finding the weapons in the House of Healing. That seems like a.
We already have the weapons. We already got them. So we just have to. Yeah, we got to deliver them to the House of Healing.
Now I get the delivery man thing, Nero. Mm-hmm. Good job.
Exactly.
Okay.
We might not have to be in disguise. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, what are the chances they have pictures of us or have seen us?
Never
mind, DM. Just
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's meta. We have to keep going.
It's meta. Keep going.
Yeah, let's assume they know our faces. Which is the big problem with the noble idea, because
I'll toss a passive insight thing out there real quick. Recall,
I'm pretty passively insightful.
understood. Reflect upon yesterday. You went to a black market arms dealer, the primary supplier of weapons to House Tarkanan, and brought a fucking army
Yeah.
and jumped her
yeah,
and arrested her.
yeah,
There may be a slight chance they like.
Our
I've heard about that.
jeez.
Are we talking
Especially-
about Viotelli's girlfriend?
We're talking about Viotelli's death.
which is why Nero didn't want to bring the whole army down there. But
No, that's not why.
yeah,
Well, I don't know how to disguise my wings, so
I'm
You
gonna
can't,
have
like tuck them in.
excuse you? Tuck in my wings?
He like he like looks at the rest of the guys in the room like,
I can disguise myself.
you
Her
guys
legs are so emaciated from not having been used for however long. Wouldn't matter.
can you even stand? Stand?
Snap.
Sure I can, but why would I want to?
To prove a point?
Hmm. No, I think I'll keep flying. It suits me.
Right.
Noted.
Can I do a check about a clue that we got a while ago, and I don't really know if anything happened with it?
Of course.
The letter to Fenris Stormcastle, like
Yeah.
Quill Alley. Did we follow that up?
No. You found
No.
out that he lives across the street from Kaelin, but you never went and explored that.
Well, perhaps we could go investigate that and then speak to Kaelin if things go awry, or
Hey,
Stop on the
Kaelin
way.
is one of our rich friends that we could talk to.
that's exactly what I mean, and this is right across the street. We can do it in either order.
Sweet.
Talk to Kaelin first and then go there.
Mhm.
Possibly.
And we should also plan on, well, if we can find disguises, plan on delivering the weaponry.
I think the disguises are not quite as important as following the delivery.
But someone's got to make sure that delivery happens, which is
Fair.
What do you
delivery are
need
talking
delivered?
about, out of curiosity?
What was that, Ryan?
What delivery are we talking about?
The weaponry.
yeah, the weaponry being
Oh,
delivered
got
to
it.
the House of Healing.
God.
You worried about them knowing who you are?
Yeah.
Put it in a
Yeah, it's
bundle. Give it to me. Tell me where to go.
Ooh, I like that idea.
I have an idea. Look, I can disguise. I have disguise self spell. I also have a scroll of it. That
Oh,
can, like, if someone
You should make yourself look like Gron, like you guys are twins that work together. Carry it together.
I can disguise myself as an orc, if that's what you want.
Vendrick just starts reading a scroll.
But yeah, the next big question is just following it to its place.
And Gron will come over and will sniff Nero. You don't smell right.
That's what this guy saw. That's what the illusion
That's
for.
a different thing altogether, actually.
But we can pretend I'm the brother who does the talking.
all right. So what are we doing first?
You do
I say-
realize orcs aren't chatty, right?
The one, unless they need to be. Not most of them. Only some of them.
Everyone I've ever met.
Good thing Nero knows how to orc better than the orc. That's great. That's really good news.
I have a lot of orc friends. I know how they act.
I've got a little orc friends.
You know how many orcs
Bernard
live in
walks
Lower
out the door
Durham?
and says, "All right, to Kaelin's. Let's go."
All right, to Kaelin's.
Sure.
Okay.
On the way out, you'll pass by Sepia, the Castellanter agent. She's coming down from what's this place called?
Oh yeah, what was she researching for us?
Daask, I think.
Yeah, Daask. Hey, what'd you find out about Daask really quick in like 15 seconds or less?
She like quickly tries to finish swallowing whatever she was eating for breakfast. She like throws the rest of it off the side.
That was like 5 out of your 15.
I know, don't distract me. Yes. What did I find out about Daask? You caught me on the spot. She falls over. She passes it.
I got this guy.
From fucking anxiety. No. Let's see here. What did she learn? Oh yeah. No, I learned one thing. I got one of these attack teams. They were gonna come get you, and we kind of headed them off.
Oh, nice.
Before they got to you guys, and we got this note off of them, and we'll hand it to you.
Off Daask.
Well done, Sepia.
It basically it points you guys to a place called the. Make sure I got the name of it right here. It points you to a place called the Diamond Theater.
The Diamond what?
In Lower Memphis, the Diamond Theater. She believes that because True's give you guys an actual note and just caught me on the spot. There you go. Just hands you like a playbill from the theater, and it was for a performance called The Blood Ring. Took place several nights. You should say took place about a couple nights earlier. Kind of an interesting play. That's all we got so far, though.
In Lower where?
Lower Memphis. Sorry, lady. Is there anything else I could do for all of you? You're heading somewhere. Anything needs doing?
Yeah, there's a gladiatorial fight going on soon, and we want to go.
That's great. What can I do to help?
Well, we need a passcode to get in, and we need to know where it's at.
Okay. Anything else to help? Do we know where this is going to happen?
No, that's what you're finding out.
Okay, so I've got to find a...
The desk, no.
The Daask knows? Oh. Well, that's tough. We're not members of Daask. We could do our best. Fine. Is this like I assume this is like an underground thing? Like an underground...
Yeah.
It's run by Tarkanan.
Oh, great. Fantastic. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll look into it. You guys know how to give us some, how to really test us. Okay, yeah, we'll go take a look and report back tonight, see if we can find anything.
Great, thanks, Sophia.
Yeah, I need to go buy more breakfast now. She goes back to the stall floor. Breakfast burrito.
Can we take the sky skip?
Dover Lyrander's there, and he's like, "Oh, these are my favorite customers. How you doing? Hey, come on, you get back up on the ship there, huh? Oh, you got a new friend. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Pleasure to meet you.
You guys live well.
It's like a for rent scenario. It's like we don't actually own it. He owns it, and he just parks here because he knows there's money here. So.
Am right.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that he says that to everybody that they're his favorite customers.
Is
that right?
No, I definitely don't, because I don't get into just business
Insight
with
check.
anybody except for you guys. Okay, go ahead and make an insight check.
19.
You've been hurt too many times. You don't believe me.
I make an insight check.
Sure.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah, you believe him. You believe that his favorite customers might have been someone else a month ago, but ever since you guys have been like paying him a couple gold a day every day since then, he's pretty happy with you guys.
Yeah, does he look like he's on the up and up?
He's got a new coat. He's got a really nice new coat.
Yeah.
No, that means he's on payroll.
Reinjecting back into the economy. That's good.
He's on payroll with the fucking gangs.
Hey, look, I got this coat. That's all thanks to you folks.
Okay, you have to go to Kale and Irlantar's place.
Okay, I can take you there, no problem. Let's see. It's a good thing I know everybody in the city. I know exactly where everyone lives in the city. That's Middle Memphis. That's right.
Yep.
Okay, so here's the drill. That's gonna be 4 silver a person. I'll get you there in 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. While we're flying over, I'm gonna speak quietly to Tally if I can get a chance. Is it? What's so funny?
You can whisper. Everyone's gonna know that you two are talking privately, just so you know, because this is a tight space, right? It's like a cab. You're all sitting in a cab together. You're whispering.
Yeah, I tell, as if we're looking over the edge or whatever. I tell him, I still have the Castellantis still give me an uneasy feeling.
I mean, I had half of mine that you would stop the gang shenanigans altogether, but I guess that was just wishful thinking on my part.
But the Castellantis, they're not part of a gang, like.
Oh, my bad. I heard Castellanter. I instantly thought Tarkanan.
No, that.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, I think they're telling the truth about their kids, but there's no way they're not leaving something else.
I mean, you're one of the guys that said yes, so.
I said yes. Yes, because I was there.
But nothing, man. You said yes.
Yeah, but I'm still suspicious.
Just like Viotelli.
I'm thinking of, like, you know that detective we have down below in the plaza?
The poser?
The poser, well, let's put him to the test.
You want to hire that guy?
I think maybe we should. See what he can find out.
I mean, I could do it.
Do it all on your own.
I mean, yeah, probably.
You should.
Maybe.
But we need that quick knife of yours down here in case things go wrong with Tarkanan.
I see the dilemma. Okay. I guess we can hire him. I don't know what his running fee is. Probably way more than he's worth.
You should. You know that's not just professional jealousy.
What are you talking about? Talk to me about professional jealousy.
Look, I'll talk to him about it when we get back.
Yeah, I mean, he may already know some stuff, but he only parts with that information with coin. So
We just got some coin at least.
Oh yeah, Benric goes, oh yeah, sorry, Tally, this is for you. It's a fat bag, like bigger than anyone we've had. 300
Jesus
gold.
Christ.
300 gold pieces. I was gonna give it to you, I swear. I just forgot.
How do I?
Over goes, hey, who got do it for you?
My
Thanks,
deception check is a 7, so I was thinking about keeping it because you're selfish sometimes, but give it to you.
What do I need to roll to see through this deception, Ryan?
Make not much. Make an insight check.
11.
To your credit, you are Tally. You are a very good detective yourself, as you will prove to Nero.
Lean over to Nero and you go, the reason why Benred forgot to give me the gold is because he believes I'm selfish because I often wander off and do selfish things sometimes. And he is a very moral person. And some of those things conflict sometimes. And that is why he did not give me the money up front.
And now, because he knows that I am kind of self-analyzing him, now he is reaching into the parts of his mind that also touch, religious fervor and, when his God is judging him. Yeah, that, dear Watson, I mean Nero, is the look on his face currently. But thank you, Lord Kandarik. This is beautiful.
Of course, I only would have kept some of it.
He just looks at you like,
no. Thank you for always helping it. I appreciate it.
It's been 10 minutes. We've arrived. You're welcome. Welcome. I'm just gonna hang out for you guys. Because you know what? If you've gone somewhere, you need to go back. So Dole will watch out for you all, right?
300 gold, right, Benrick?
Yes, sir.
All right, Kaelin's place.
I'll go and knock on the door.
Okay, just pause. The door opens and you see Kaelin kind of open the door. Hey.
Oh no, is it too early?
Probably not. God, sorry, me and Flynn had a bit of a bender at your bar last night. Come in. Yeah, and he brings you guys inside. As usual, the place is a little bit of like a flop. It's more than an actual home. You see Floon like asleep on the couch. Looks exactly like Kaelin. He's like, he's missing his shirt. And Kaelin just like walks into the kitchen, starts like doing that sort of sleepy coffee make thing. So, do you guys do you want anything?
No, we're good.
Great. Okay.
Apparently, we have some questions to ask you. If
Sorry, just fuck. Yeah, what can I do for you?
take it away.
Oh, who's this? Is your friend of yours?
Yeah, new guy.
It's very tall. Pleasure to meet you, sir. I am Kaelin Lantar. Yes, my father's a scumbag. We can get that out of the way.
Well, oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Every family's got them. No reason yours should be any different than the rest.
My coffee to that.
Well, Kaelin, first of all, we've got some bad news.
Yeah?
Viotelli has passed on.
He looks around. Really? He's gone.
Yes, it was really all House Tarkanan's fault, and that's why we're here. We need your help to take them down.
Oh. Shocked. do everything I can. By all means. What happened?
There was an unfortunate explosion when we were investigating a black market arms dealer, and Lord Fjarlin threw himself on the explosion to protect me and the princess.
Threw himself on the explosion. This is the kind of thing we used to hear about in the last war. I saw it. It's insane.
Yes, I tried to heal him as much as I could, but he was eviscerated. He
He's
passed a hero.
I'm sure he doesn't need it from House Fjarlin, but if there's anything I could do to get the funeral, you have to pay for it.
Yeah, perhaps a message to the house would be a nice gesture.
I'll send a message
We
along.
actually had a bit of a favor to ask. Seems like the princess had a good idea. Maybe she'd want to talk to you about it, but if not, I can maybe try.
Well, yeah. You see, we need to get back at House Tarkanan for what they did to Viotelli, so we also need an item from their headquarters, well, potentially at their headquarters. And that item might help us find the lost platinum. Well, anyway, I'm hoping that you could help us find a gladiatorial fight and get us in. It's apparently something rich people do in the pastime, kind of like a game.
Gladiatorial. I admit that's a little beyond my interests. I don't really go to blood sport. I mean, at least not legal blood sport. At least not blood sport. Yeah, gladiatorial fights? Is this try? I've never done anything like that before.
It's yeah, an underground ring. Perhaps even Tails. I know he has a fair amount of social stature as well. Maybe he would know something, but yeah, it's an underground series of rings that rotates places, so we don't know an exact place where it will be next time. We're just aware of a weapons shipment that we've intercepted.
Okay, I'll talk to Tails and whoever else I can, see if I can't learn anything.
Yeah, you
Of
wouldn't
course.
happen to know any nobles that would partake in such affairs, would you?
This is actually the first I've ever heard of gladiator fights in Sharn. It's crazy. And House Tarkanan throws these?
Allegedly.
Oh, shit. Alright, I'll
Dora
see if I
likes
can
her
find-
blood.
Right. Well, see if I can't find anything out. I'll ask around.
Yes, just be careful while you ask. Only trust people you trust.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's, well, my life is pretty much dodging all of these factions because, they think I know something.
Yep.
So, I'll be careful.
Of course, it seems that's what ours is divulging too quickly. So.
Is that a jungle panther in my house?
Yeah, it's ours.
That's yes.
Smokey.
Am I
They mostly
insane?
behave.
Okay, great.
Oh, she's very well behaved. She's very friendly.
Okay, great.
It's pretty chill.
Sure. Yeah, why not? Why not? Super chill. Super chill. Just thought I'd ask about that. I realized it was.
Do you not want Smokey in the house?
No, I don't mind.
You sure?
Smokey, don't scratch that. Don't scratch on that.
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah,
or-
if you could, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We're going to investigate something in the neighborhood too, as well.
Okay. Do you need some help with that as well?
I don't think so. I think this will be more.
Maybe you could introduce us to your neighbor.
Oh, sure.
That's an
I
idea.
think I've contacted my neighbors before, but sure.
Oh, well, I mean, if you don't know your neighbors.
No, not really. It's like I say, I don't really live here most of the time. I kind of crash here every now and then. Stay with friends a lot.
No,
You know me, I'm just out in the club. Your club, actually.
you're always welcome to our club.
Well, that's mostly where I am, actually. Thinking of getting a place down in the upper Tavik, middle Tavik, something like that. This is the place my father left me, so naturally I'm kind of like, whoever wants to come in can come in, lay in a bed, you know?
Thanks for the offer.
Yeah.
Well, we'll leave you to it then.
Alright, I'm gonna go get dressed and go talk to people about Bloodsport and Sharn. Good luck. And again, I'm sorry about Viotelli, it's horrible.
Thanks.
And,
Thanks.
yeah, he'll
And-
report upstairs.
And tell Floon we said hi.
Sure, I'll tell you if he ever regains consciousness. Because he puts his head out and he goes, don't you have a wife to be getting back to?
Exactly. So
I know,
we
waves
never
his
get to
hand.
see her.
I don't know. I don't know why you get to see her. I've been friends with Flume for years. Didn't even know she had a wife. If anyone gets to meet Flume's wife, it's me. Anyway, yeah, just I don't know. Put your feet up somewhere if you want. And he disappears. He disappears upstairs to go get dressed and go investigate and then smokes.
Right, cool.
We're gonna go across the street.
What's this fella's name again?
Lamplighter, something like that.
No, that's his shop.
Okay.
It's like Storm Castle, right?
Yeah, Storm
Storm Castle.
Okay. Storm
Yeah.
Castle. Yeah, and I pull it. Before we go over there, I have an idea. Like, if after we introduce ourselves, if we want to go through the house, we could have Kalen invites Storm Castle over for dinner, while one of us searches through the house.
Or I could just search the house right now through a back door while you guys distract him at the front door.
I could knock him unconscious and then you could just rob him.
Let's not do that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Nice keyboard, Benrick.
Shit, show me again. I was recording this fucking sick ass storm outside.
Hey,
Ooh, dude.
Looks good.
sick. You guys want to see my keyboard?
Yeah, his
my
was
God.
better.
It's from
Benrick's was
2006.
better, but
Dude, that shit's built to fucking last. What are you talking about?
like Benrick holds his up, yay!
I got it
Ryan
20
holds
bucks.
his up, boo!
Yeah, basically. Got it for 20 bucks. Keyboard. Anyway, you're gonna go across the street and meet up with Fenris Stormcastle,
Okay.
huh? Alright.
Who's this guy again?
Fenris Stormcastle.
He's the guy who Daask was connected to Daask. Daask told them check in. I think if I remember the letter correctly, it said check in with him before jumping these guys.
I don't think that's
So
what
the
it said.
Daask guy that's connected to Daask. Okay.
Okay, let's see here. I got it. Let's see.
Sorry.
Which one did you see? No, it's
From my
fine.
notes, it says missive to Fenris Stormcastle of Quill Alley, thanking for service, marked, and then it was signed by SK.
Yeah, and you got that off of the Daask guys. Yeah, the Knolls. They basically thanked him for his service. Yeah. That's right. So,
Do I know what service this guy provides by any chance, Ryan?
Ooh, good question. Why don't we call it a investigation? See if you found that out.
Okay, roll 2.
Nope.
Okay.
And in keeping with the rest of my week, that'll be an 11.
11. You heard of this guy? Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, maybe. You've heard from some fellas that like Daask will go like around to his place and he'll hand them messages. So he passes messages to them. You expect he's some kind of informant.
Interesting. Do we want after we handle this Tarkhan and gladiator shit? Do we want to stake out this guy's house and see if anybody from Daask comes along and picks up some info?
What do you want to know from Daask? Why are you doing it the hard way? Do
Because
not make me box your ears. You would not like it.
Like, I just look at the others like,
You do realize I am inside the organization, right?
okay, fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool.
We just go in front of the, we know you're with Daask, and just shake him down until he tells us what we want?
You know anyone in your organization with the initials SK?
Within what?
With the initials SK?
That is an excellent question that I don't have an answer to.
The answer is no. Oh,
No idea.
Yeah. Yes. Good question.
Well, yeah, let's go talk to this guy and see if he'll tell us more about the SK person.
Cool. You're gonna go knock on the door?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Pause. Door opens. Sleepy looking guy.
How early is it? Damn.
It's not that early. Well, he's a lamplighter. He gets out in the evening and in the early morning. So I don't know.
What's a lamplighter?
They light lamps,
Oh.
like the street lamps.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what a lamplighter is.
Damn.
That's a hero in the fucking bad
The boys.
The Boys. I was about to say the Bad Boys. I think that's a rap group from the 80s.
No, that was the Beastie Boys.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. Beastie Boys up here.
That was
Bad
Daask
Boys
when they
down
first
here.
came out, actually.
Who are all you? Why are you talking about the Beastie Boys at my doorstep?
Hey, you Stormcastle?
Looks around. Looks still around Selena. Yeah, that's my last name.
You're the lamplighter?
That's right. Did someone make a complaint?
You're fucked. No, I'm just playing. We're just playing. No. We just need to ask you some questions. We're trying to ascertain some information. So probably best if we come inside, have a seat, and just talk a little.
Information about what?
This guy doesn't remember.
I remember.
We have some questions about this, and well, actually, I don't think Selena has the note. Who has the note?
I think
Benry.
I would have it.
We have a question about a note, and just so you know, we are with the Red Cloak Battalion, so we're on official business, and this is a professional investigation.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay. Oh man.
A professional investigation.
Can I provide the help action by being large and menacing and cracking all 10 knuckles?
Always a very convenient help action to throw in there. Sure.
That's a fair
And
help
his
action.
toe knuckles.
Oh man, I got a 12.
At advantage?
Yeah, at advantage.
Am I under arrest? I know my rights.
You're under investigation.
Uh,
Actually, sorry, you're not under investigation. We just have a question about this note.
okay, what's the note say?
It says thank you for your service and it's signed SK. Do you know who SK is?
Yeah, he's this old man. I like he's always so nice to me. I light the lamps and he says thank you.
Oh,
Do we?
being kind to your
Kane doesn't
elderly
get
is
out a
important.
lot, you know.
Mhm.
Maybe he was gonna have someone deliver it for me.
Okay, well, we need to have a quick question, or we just need to follow up with him too. So you wouldn't happen to tell me where his lamp is that you light?
Oh, you don't need to do that. I mean, he's such an old guy. Like, he didn't hurt nobody.
Oh, we know he didn't hurt anybody, but he might have information that could help us. We're searching. You see, there was an explosion that killed a little girl, and it's really important that we find him and find her murderer. You want to be part of saving the day, don't you?
Oh, the little girl.
Mhm.
Was it that explosion in the paper?
That's the one.
The one that hit the upper district?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that one too. There's been 2 explosions.
I say to him coldly, do you want to be part of the solution or do you want to be part of the problem?
What do you mean?
He wants to be part of the solution, huh?
Sure. I mean, I don't like little girls getting hurt. That's terrible. Looks into his house, certainly. Okay,
Ryan,
sure, fine. Let's have a little conversation. Sure, come on. I don't have much, but come on in. You'll invite all you fuckers into his very tiny, pathetic little house. It's not a very nice place.
Thank you
certainly
for
better
your
than anything in
invitation.
yeah, it's certainly better than anything in the lower districts, most lower districts. But he kind of sits. He offers his table. He's only got 4 seats at the table. He kind of offers those, and he goes and like sits at his desk.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So
Gron will just lean on the front door.
Nice.
I said, okay.
come on, let's sit down. Sit down. Take a seat, pal.
I am sitting down.
Good. Gotta make sure he's sitting down.
He's still sitting down.
Well, I just made sure of it. Anyway, so tell us about this old man, you know.
No, not much. Just well, what does that matter? I thought someone died. Don't you want to talk about that?
Well, that's what I'm saying is we need to know where we need to talk to this SK guide because he might have more information about that.
I don't think he can. He can't walk. He can barely walk. That's why he's so thankful for me lighting his lamps.
So it shouldn't be a problem if we go talk to him then, if he's clearly so innocent.
You guys are very aggressive, and he's just an old guy, you know.
Ryan, do I believe a word this guy is saying?
Make an insight check.
I was gonna say, may I make an insight check, please?
Do you want to make one together?
Oh, motherfucker. I'm gonna use inspiration.
So he's rolling, you're rolling.
Yeah.
13 for me.
18.
13, 18. Come on, brain. You both believe him.
He's the best liar I've ever seen.
No,
Okay.
you got Benrig and Nero believe him.
Okay. So what's the old man's name again?
It was his name is look, Just leave him alone. He's just some old fella. Just
Fenris,
if you
you
want to talk
seem
about.
very stressed. Let me cast a spell. It'll calm all of us down, make it
Now
easier
you're
to have a
casting spells
conversation.
on me. I just.
No, not on you. And I just cast Zone of Truth.
Okay, he's gonna.
Yeah, he can try. Yeah.
He fails. And he goes, "What? I thought you said this was strict. What are you trying to do?"
Investigation,
Sir.
as we said.
You know this is illegal. You can't be casting spells on me without my consent.
Calm down, okay? Look,
I'm not calm. There's 6 of you in my house, and you're casting spells on me.
you will listen. You see, we have had quite a lot of bad things happen to this group. And I like to think that we're something akin to family. Have you ever had a family member die?
Yeah.
So then you understand what it's like when someone you care about is stripped from this world and you could not do a thing to stop it. So that is why we are here, because we are trying to stop anyone else from suffering the same fate. So please help us so that we can help everyone. We do not want to hurt you.
Kind of seems like you do.
But we will. Or if they won't, I will.
Don't mind.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's a grumpy pal. He's just grumpy.
You're all grumpy. Except her. She's nice.
Sorry, it got a little out of hand there, but we are gonna have to leave with that information.
Or I'm gonna kill you.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh, no. You can't tell us anything if we kill you. However, it's tough to be a lamplighter if you have no fingers.
Oh my god. Okay, Jesus.
I mean, I can get the information if you're dead, so I mean, that's...
Holy crap.
Okay,
Stop,
look.
Jesus.
Look,
Okay, what do you want to know? The message?
let's
I don't
start.
know who SK
That is the old
is,
man's
right?
name. What is the old man's name?
I don't know who SK is, okay? It's my contact in Daask. That's all I know.
Oh, so you know what Daask is?
Who the fuck doesn't know who Daask
in
is?
Okay.
His contact in Daask, he said.
Okay.
This guy comes around and gets some information from me. I hand it off. He throws me a little money on the side. He works for this SK person in Daask. That's all I know.
Okay.
You're a mailbox.
You hear things, you know? Lamplighting, people talk, you eavesdrop, you hear things.
Okay.
I know how to find the right people who are talking at the right time, and I hand off what I think is important.
Okay, so what? The name of your contact and the address for this old man.
There's no old man.
Okay, then fine.
He slots his own head. He goes,
All right, fine.
the guy who picks up my messages, his name is Krevik.
Krevik.
He's a... Oh, actually, no, his name... Wait a second, his name's not Krevik. I'm not allowed to lie.
Okay.
That was a
Wait.
DM flub, not a him flub. That was
Got him, Benrig.
No, he would say...
Try that again.
No, he would say, no, wait. I pick it up from this guy. His name's Ash. He's this human guy, priestly-looking fellow, kind of culty. His name's Ash. Picks it up from me. He hands it off to this SK person.
Okay, what does
Sends
he
me a
pick?
bit of money. Says thanks and some messages sometimes. That's
How is he priestly?
Oh, you know, always wear a robe or something.
What's on the robe?
Nothing, nothing really. It's more of a cloak than a robe. Very, very message drop off, coming in big shiny colors.
Yeah. So no religious symbols of any kind?
Nothing that he wears about. I think I saw him wear them once, like a while ago. I didn't think anything of it.
What was it?
Well, I don't know what it was. It wasn't the Sovereign Host or the Silver Flame. I'll tell you that. I don't know. There's too many religions to count.
Can you describe it?
I think it was like bones or something. Would have been like a lot of vole, maybe. I don't know.
Could you draw it?
No, I couldn't draw it. I saw it. I saw it like quite a few nights ago, and it was like the middle of the night, and I just caught like a little. I wasn't looking at it too hard. It was like a bone. I don't know. It was a bone.
Okay.
Okay.
Benrig, do you know any symbols that resemble that?
Let me find out. Religion check.
You know what it is.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the Dark Six, yeah.
If Lord Benrig here were able to draw it, would you be able to recognize it?
Maybe, like I said, it was the middle of the night. It was like, I don't know, quite a while ago.
I'll just try your best.
Sure, why not? Got a choice.
Yo, I actually have proficiency with calligrapher supplies, so this actually
Ooh, calligraphy.
this works
Damn,
out.
dude, give it a
All
shot,
you-
man.
all
Maybe
you
farms
dro-
check advantage.
What is this? All you drew was a big ass T with flourishes and shit.
Oh, what the fuck? It's just
The-
a Mona Lisa. What the hell?
It's a 12.
Yeah, it's fine. You
Yeah.
draw. It's 3 crossbones. It's not the
Yeah,
hardest
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You show it to him. He goes, yeah, that looks
Yeah.
kind of like it. Yeah.
Thank you for cooperating. I appreciate that.
So how do you meet up with your contact?
Where and
Oh,
when?
well, when do I don't? He's fucking here all the time these days. Over the last couple of weeks, it's to just hand something off once every couple. I don't know, once every couple of weeks. Now it's like every couple of days. Sometimes every night.
When was
Hey.
the last time?
It was last night.
Any
Hey,
idea when he'd come again?
No, he just shows up sometimes. I go to the drop and I give him some messages, and he hands off some to me. They're using me as a fucking mail service lately.
Okay.
you know where the fight night is?
Fight night?
Yeah,
What do you mean fight night? What's that?
the blood sport, the gladiatorial arena.
Wow. No, I don't know. I'm a fucking lamplighter. No, I don't know where the blood sport is.
This guy is useful. Why?
Yeah, why? Get out of my house.
Well, I use cantrip message to the others, like Talia. Is this up? Do we got everything we need? It sounds like we may need to stake this place out later.
Where's the drop?
Yeah.
Yeah. um, where's the drop? On my route is where the drop is. Walk the same route every night. So he shows up on my route. Sometimes he comes here.
Well, and I messaged the others.
Why are you
Sounds like
telling
we
me
have.
all? Why are you doing this? What is this?
So it's like, shut up. Well, now we have a lead for next time.
Now you listen here, okay?
Okay.
And she's gonna like tap her hammer against her hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're gonna be done with these messages in this crime business, okay?
No.
Uh,
I messaged Selena like, no, wait, we need to find out where the guy's taking him. We don't need him to be done yet.
if I stop, they might get real mad at me.
Like, Like, can I pull everyone aside to group chats?
If they want to do that, I'll.
Okay, like we do a quick huddle.
Could you just go if you want to have a private conversation?
We'll be done. We'll be done. Just hold on a sec.
Go ahead, Nero. Go speak with the others if you need. I'll stay here.
Okay. I tell the others after I huddled up. Guys, we follow this guy on his next route. We'll find who his messenger is, and he'll lead us back to where the old man is.
Yeah, but after that, he's got to be done with crime. So there's
Yeah, but after that,
have you missed the entire plot? I'm pretty certain that there is no old man.
Yeah, but his source, his boss.
Ash is who we're looking for.
Yes, Ash. We'll follow Ash, and we'll fall back to wherever the HQ is. Wherever he goes.
You want to know where the Daask HQ is? Come on, I'll show you.
Well, we need
The
to
fuck?
know. We need to know where that little stone is. That's what we're after.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, I guess
they don't have one.
Oh, they don't have a stone? Oh.
No.
Oh. Oh,
They
that was
want
really
one.
helpful, Gron.
They don't have one. They want one.
Okay.
Because apparently it has something to do with all of this freaking missing money.
Okay.
Would they let you know if they did have a stone?
They wouldn't be rolling everybody who might have an opportunity to get at it.
Or maybe they
If
want
they
to
had it.
finish their collection?
Nah, they came late to the game. They just found out about all of this nonsense.
Okay, question.
They got a lot of fear of missing out.
Okay, then hold on. Question.
Me too.
If they know where the stone, if they don't have any stones and we know where the HQ is, then why are we even talking to this guy then?
Yeah, I suppose we don't really need to.
So we should just kill him.
No.
I think we can
no.
reform him.
Look, just if he, just let him keep talking to Ash for now. If we need to follow Ash one day, we'll just follow him. Like, it's a lead we can pick up.
Yeah, I'll just say thank you for your cooperation and answering our questions. We don't mean you bodily harm. Is there any chance that you
Did you succeed on yours against your own spell?
Me? I didn't roll it, but I don't mean him bodily harm.
Okay, fair enough.
If that is something, I can roll it though.
No, you're good.
He just was being a dodgy motherfucker. So,
Yeah.
I'll just say I don't mean you bodily harm. Is there any chance you could just do a rough sketch of your route that you go each night?
If it'll get you out of my fucking house, fine, sure.
Of course it will. Thank you.
Did you?
He just uses like he just does like blocks of lines. He doesn't.
That's fine.
Yeah, he does like.
Shows a series of buildings and stuff that we can maybe follow.
Yeah, it's about. It would take about 20 minutes to walk it, but because he has to go to every single one and go like, do the whole thing, and post the link, So it takes 20 minutes to walk.
And by your words, sir, is this path legitimate?
I mean, yeah. You can ask anybody who's ever seen me lay the lamp. Right? This is what I've done for years.
Just making sure you're not going underneath the purview of the spell.
Okay?
Anyway.
I can't lie.
Okay, guys,
apparently,
we can go. We're all good.
Yeah.
Before we leave, how much does he usually pay you?
Who?
Ash.
Contact?
Yeah.
It varies. Depends on their feeling. Depends what I've done. It's not exactly a set rate for handing off information and exchanging letters on the black market.
Here's something for your trouble, and I'll give him 3 gold, 6 silver.
Great, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Are you mad at me for being mad at you for breaking into my house?
No, I get. No, I said like, okay, here you go.
You let us in,
Everybody got
if you
bored.
recall.
Like,
Yeah,
let's
my
just go.
mistake.
Go. That was good.
You guys can go.
Oh,
And actually, Gron will be the last one to leave. And he will just put 10 coins on the desk. Vacation. And he'll just turn and walk out the door.
Are these Connect 4 tokens? What the fuck is this?
All right, you walk out. You see, he looks at the floor with a certain level of consideration for sure. And just as far as that 300 gold goes, I'll say definitely take it, Eric, and like, however that works in the plot. It goes in Gron's. Not that you guys gave him 300 gold. You guys made 300 gold left, and Gron found 300 gold extra.
Previous service is rendered for somebody else.
Exactly.
Should we go deliver some weaponry now?
seems like a good idea.
Is it going to result in me being able to punch somebody?
I sure hope so.
Long down the road, yes.
I surely hope so. It's been a while since I've had a boppin'.
Question, Ryan.
Yeah.
A scroll of disguise self. Can that be cast by other non-spellcasters or just by spellcasters?
Only by spellcasters that have the spell on their class spell list.
Okay, so it's just me.
So I don't think I don't believe Druid gets Disguise Self, so even a level 20 Druid could not cast Disguise Self from scroll.
Okay.
And a spellcaster certainly could not. Or a non-spellcaster certainly could not. And you know, if you got Magic Initiate Wizard, like that's enough. But you need to have some small ability to be able to cast off of the spell list that would have it.
Okay, interesting.
So like high elves, for example, would be able to cast any wizard spell regardless of class. Because they get a wizard cantrip.
Hey Ryan.
Hey.
Who is Talizora Vast Normandy?
I don't know.
Oh, I know.
Oh, Tally!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Yeah, Tally! Dude, I haven't played that game in ages.
I haven't played the game, even I know that.
Appreciate you, buddy. Damn.
God,
You think you know somebody?
I thought you were trying to be cool with your Talenta, like Tally Talenta.
That shit does look like a believable name, though. But, sorry. We can continue.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
let's do this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Here's an idea I have for this. And as we're walking back to the Platinum Rest, I disguise myself as an orc, and I go there with Gron to drop off the weapon, saying like, "Here's what you could do. Here's what you can make. You have a good blood sport." And we walk off. Now, when she delivers it, Tally tells her the best he can to where it might be, and I can cast a disguise, cast an invisibility on him while he's tracking her.
Why not ask her where she's going?
Because she might not
We're
tell.
orcs. We do blood sport.
Okay, then we'll just Okay, fine.
I mean, follow her if she doesn't want to tell us, but sometimes simple is good.
Okay,
if all
well,
else fails, then you have secret magic stuff to fall back on.
Okay,
Or I can beat it out of her. That's your choice.
don't. No, don't. You can't just beat everything out of people.
It usually works.
Not around Sharn. But
No, it pretty much works everywhere.
Anyway. Okay, we'll try to disguise ourselves as orcs, make the delivery, ask if we could join up, where we should go. If she doesn't give us a good answer, we'll have Tally tail her to where the weapon drop-off is.
I'll be ready to bop.
Hopefully we shouldn't be bopping anyone just yet.
We'll see.
I'll stand with the princess. I don't much think that I could look like an orc.
Yeah.
Why
All right,
don't we
let's
just
go.
kill any Tarkanan that we find?
Because according to Gron, the big man here, that Tarkanan HQ is as well guarded as the Tower of the 12, and if we want that stone out, we can't just go smashing our way in.
You don't want to tangle with Thora.
Yeah, smashing your way in would be problematic.
Ill-advised, yes.
It's a good thing I don't smash.
Huh.
Ever.
You're not big enough.
Never am.
All right. If anyone wants to spend 4 silver, you guys can take your speed back.
I'll spend 4 silver.
Yep, hop back on Lyrandar's sky coach, fly all the way on back.
No, we're going to, aren't we just going to the House of Healing, right?
Well, we need the weapons before we make the delivery.
Oh, yeah, I guess we have to pick up the weapons.
Are we on the sky skiff alone? Like, is it
Yeah.
just our group?
Well, you and Dover, yeah.
Yeah. Princess, would you mind if I see the item inside there?
Sure, no problem. And she'll pop it open and hand it over.
Thank you. Ryan,
Gron is very specifically going to look away. So he does not know how it got out, nor what this looks like.
Okay.
Okay.
fair.
Good man.
I would,
Pop
as
it
a
out
note,
there.
I would try and do it a little bit discreetly.
Yeah.
Yeah, could I just do like an Arcana check on it, or like, because I know that it has some sort of like magical like layers to it, slash like can be attuned. Can I just use some sort of check on what that might do, or?
Make an Arcana check since you identified it.
We had the magic investigators do an identify onto it, didn't we? Above the table.
Yep.
From the Panisophical, or not Panisophical, but
Yeah,
the
The
Esoteric Order.
the Esoteric Order of Auron.
Yeah, it's only a 12, but it's mostly just interested in like the attunement aspect of it with that.
Well, you know that attunement reveals all the properties of a weapon, save any curses, to its wielder. The stone was very interesting when you identified it and when you were told of it. The item is, as you know, incomplete. It's got these like
Yeah,
pivots in there. And by the measure of you not being able to fully understand it, it makes you feel like almost like the item's asleep. Like while it's incomplete and its full potential can't be reached unless it's like it wakes up and it's fully reassembled. It's kind of what you gather from it. You're like,
got it.
in order for it to reach its full potential and be fully useful, it needs to be complete.
Activated. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I was just curious to get a better look at that once stuff was less hot.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you, Princess. Here.
She'll put it back. Yeah.
Uh, 10 minutes later, you arrive back at Cotton Rest. Let's see here.
I'm gonna make a little check to see if. Oh fuck. Okay. As you get
No.
back. No, it's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. Cephia is. So you guys come back as you're getting the weapons together. You get a knock and Cephia shows up. She's like fully armored for the day and everything. Goes, oh hey, heading somewhere. I got a little bit of information for you guys if you want it about the gladiatorial stuff.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
It's a bit lucky, honestly, but we ran into somebody. We were a little skeptical at first because, well, I'll be honest, she's a halfling, Boromar Clan and all that. But she said that she saw some House Tarkanan guards coming through this door. She claims to have been down there. She claims to have been a part of, viewed the fights. Been in the lair itself, actually. I got some information out of her as best I could. She told me about this secret door inside the lair near one of the public areas. She said she was looking at a fresco of a leafless tree that had lidless eyes embedded in the branches. And then suddenly the whole walls swung back and some of those shifty-eyed and then some bugbears came through. That's what she said. She didn't see how the door operates, but apparently she got taken there through a location and viewed the sport and left.
Interesting.
Yeah. Nothing a little.
Did you mention which part of Sharn it is?
She says she tried to go back there. It was some place in Lower Dura, but the place was closed up, and the entrance she used was caved in.
Interesting.
I can keep looking and seeing if I can find any more people, but that's just what I've got so far. Lord Castellanter and Lady Castellanter are been very happy to hear about how things are going with you guys. They're just, telling you to keep up the good work. Is there anything you want me to tell them or report back to them? Anything else you want me to do? You want me to keep on it?
I privately check with the others. Do we want to see if she can try to get the Castellanters to find out how to get a seat at the blood sports tomorrow night?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Anyone else?
I don't know any of these people you're talking about. I don't care.
Ben
yeah, I would say that's a good idea. I would also, and then I'll just speak louder. Urge you to tell them that we are still invested in helping their cause, and all of these are steps that we're taking in order to get closer seated to helping them.
I'm sure they'll be very relieved to hear that. They've been very, well, between me and you guys, they've been very happy to hear the progress, but, we're all new friends here, right? So, anxious to know if we're all where we're standing, so I'm sure they'll be very happy.
Yes.
I'll let them know.
Still important to us.
Excellent. Yeah, I'll let them know. I'll let them know.
And if it's okay by everyone else, if everyone else gave me the go-ahead about it, I tell them about the blood sports thing tomorrow night, and if the Castellanters could ask around and see if they know how people can get into it and to watch it.
The Castellanters?
We're talking. I mean, if everyone else said it was okay, because nobles are gonna be there in the seats.
You think nobles do this thing?
They're, from what I've heard, they're gonna be the one. Some nobles are gonna be the ones who pay to watch. If you don't want to ask him, okay.
No. Listen, I'm the messenger. I work for you guys. If you want me to ask him, I'll do it. I couldn't imagine the Castellanters had a gladiator match for House Tarkanan. I imagine if they were going to some gladiator match, I imagine they probably would have told you about it since you're working for them.
I'm not assuming they know about it. I'm assuming if they could ask ask around and dig what information they could dig up in their circles.
Sure. Yeah, I'll check in. I'll put it to them. Absolutely.
But thanks. If not, well, okay then.
Okay. Cool. I'll pass that along. And is there anything else you want me to do? You want me to keep looking for information about the Tarkanan gladiator stuff, or anything else? Yeah, seeing a nod.
Just keep what you're doing.
Okay, I'll keep looking. Sweet. Right, and she'll take off.
Okay, okay, cool. So now we know the eyeless, a tree with lidless eye, a fresco of a tree with lidless eyes, potentially somewhere in Lower Dora. And if that's
No. Inside the hideout.
okay, inside the hideouts. Okay, my mistake.
Well, if there's an entrance that has since been caved in, that would lead me to believe that either A, the gladiatorial arena changes venue, or
We already know that. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Or it's just like a central location with many entrances.
It could make sense.
No, I'm pretty sure someone said it moved locations, but it's going to be at the headquarters this time because they're getting like
Okay.
sketched. Yeah, I think is what they said. And the reason we want to go when they have the fight is so the headquarters is not as like fortified. So, so let's go deliver this weapon.
Did I hear you guys right that Tarkanan came here to your house?
They tried. They tried to kill us.
Yeah. No, they came to our house and destroyed it. It was absolutely awful. I really don't like these guys. That's why I'm getting vengeance upon them.
Okay.
Spreading light.
Hmm.
Well, let's do the thing.
Okay.
Okay. Gron, let's rent a cart to go deliver this.
How big a cache is this?
Oh, we have it in the
several
kitchen.
bags.
Yeah, there's no cart. Get stronger.
Okay. You throw a couple bags over your shoulder. Nero, you turn into an orc.
Okay, yep, I turn into an orc.
Cool. Yeah, Nero, you probably got just looking at stats here. I'm imagining you got a bag, Nero, and Gron has about 4, and that'll cover it considering what you've all taken out of the stash yourselves. Yeah, and you can you take in the sky. Whatever it's called.
I
Sky
want
coach.
to go as well, but could we be dropped off like a little ways away from the House of Healing so we can like separate?
Yeah.
Before
Absolutely.
walking up.
Airdrop on the way there.
Yeah.
we don't want to be seen getting dropped off by our parents. It would ruin our rep.
We're doing the Halo drop.
No,
ODST.
it's the school drop. We just don't want to be associated with you old folks.
Guys.
In my head, it's ODST. Okay.
I want to be close enough that I can like help if something goes down, and then if like the shipment leaves, that I could follow.
So how close is that in your mind?
In my mind, I don't know, like 60 feet away,
Of the building?
I guess.
I'll raise you 100 feet.
standing further away. You're like, yeah, I showed you. Okay, cool.
But can I see the map and kind of get a better idea?
Yeah, there's the map.
Oh, it's just the one building.
Yeah, it's the one building.
Okay, am I like across the street
Yeah, you
or
can be across the street.
I want to be as inconspicuous as possible.
Babe, you're a fairy princess.
I know. With the panther.
With incredible. Okay, let's see. 60 feet away. Yeah, super inconspicuously across the street. And Talenta like all the way down the other way of the street. Tally, you're like, that's not a tally, that's a spy. You're like over here, standing 40 feet away, like showed you.
Okay, and I go over the story in our heads. Shit, what's the name of the blacksmith again?
Well, really quick, Benrig, are you going as well, my friend?
Si, senor. I will, if he allows it, stay with Talenta.
I work alone. No, come on.
Look at him. I am the knight. Okay, very cool. You guys, it's so stupid.
I walk a lonely road.
Only one. No,
Yeah.
where it goes, but
Sing it with me,
it's
Benrick.
only me, and I walk
No,
alone.
Stop.
Okay.
You guys, everybody mark off 2 silver for the sky coach ride.
Okay.
There was like, listen, you're gonna start singing again. I'm gonna have to charge you more. Not on the sky coach, okay? I'm gonna have to pay you.
Who's been paying the silver, by the way?
You. It's 2 each. We've only been playing this game for how many? Every time I say each.
Yeah, each.
I thought we had like a pool of like silver that we just used to spin.
Have you been not paying silver this whole time for all the sky
Such a
rides?
fucker.
That's what Darwin said.
Don't listen to Darwin. Listen to me.
Oh yeah. All
Just
right.
work
so
off like fucking
that's only 7,000
5
fucking
gold, dude. Just
silver.
work off 5 gold. Fuck it.
Okay.
All right. Anyway. Ridiculous. Okay, let's see.
This is going great.
But okay.
You're having a hard game today, huh, Tally? Tally Zora.
You guys are getting paid?
Yeah.
Don't even know who you are.
I didn't even do
there's
anything. I'm getting
John.
300 gold. This is awesome.
But yeah, before we go in, I'm just repeating our story. We're here for the delivery. Here for the delivery for the fighting coming up. But if you've heard about it and we're also
No.
interested.
Don't say anything. Throw your bag on the floor. Intentionally spill it. Okay? Intentionally spill it. Look at the loot like you'd want some of it. When you get asked what it's for, then you tell them. And then you ask the question about how you can get some.
Okay.
As Gron's dictating this to you, Nero, you hear some just kind of at the edge of your hearing behind you, and it says, "Like, let him talk to you like that."
I'm sorry. Say that again, Ryan.
You hear sort of behind you, like something following you from the ground. You hear, "Are you going to let him talk to you like that? So much for the great criminal Nero."
Did you? Hey man, did you hear that?
I heard you breathing.
Oh,
And you're way too winded for carrying one little tiny bag.
Feels like
Get stronger.
feels like I'm this guy. Anyway,
Or is it
fuck
just
it,
the
let's-
same old problem coming back around, Nero? The problem we've always faced when conscription came for the last war. The same thing that's always bothered us, that you are
what the f-
a coward.
what the f- What the fuck do you hear? You don't hear anything?
You look behind you at that last word, coward. You look behind you, there's nothing there. Just your shadow.
Like, Ron, you didn't hear anything?
I hear you asking stupid questions.
Fine, let's just get this fucking over with.
Good.
Drop it on the floor. Look at it for a while. Maybe ask what it's for. Ask to join up, guys.
No, don't ask fucking thing one. They will ask you what it's for.
Okay.
Then you tell them.
Okay, got it. Fine.
And then you ask the question about how you can get some.
Okay.
Okay. You walk up to this, what looks to be kind of like an inn? An old sort of, broken down sort of inn. It's a lower Dura place. It's, like I said, it's a little nicer than most buildings in lower Dura, but still kind of run down. It's a place you wouldn't really notice. It's kind of that perfect level of looks unnoticeable, but at the same time, if anyone were to notice from the streets of Dura, they'd probably think it too nice for them to go inside. It's just kind of in the perfect level of avoidance. You walk up to the door. Presumably you walk in, or knock, or something.
I was like, I just pushed the door open.
Doesn't open. It's locked.
I kick it with my foot.
You're gonna try and kick it open?
No, I'm trying to knock on it with my foot.
Okay, knock on it with your foot. Nothing happens.
Delivery.
Nothing happens.
I message Gron with my finger and say, what if they're just not here?
I'll kick the door with the intent of breaking it.
Wait, hold on, Ryan. Are we one day early?
Are you kicking the door open? Ron?
Pardon?
Are you kicking the door open?
Yes.
Hey, make me an athletics check.
13.
Ron is no nonsense.
13. You kick it. Doesn't break open.
Set the bags down. I got a perfectly good axe.
All right.
Gron, wait a minute. Like, I message him. I say, I try to. I look back at the note. I think, are we one day early?
And I swing on the door.
All right.
Something's never changed.
It's fine. Gron just it's gonna take a couple swings, but it's a door. Maybe like on the third swing. You kick the door open, the door is open now. Not quite a delivery any longer. Pick up all your shit, walk in. You see this tiefling guy standing there. He's got a bit of a belly. He does not look happy. Who the fuck are all of you? I'm not doing. This is you boys. You don't know who you're fucking with.
I drop mine and make sure it spells like Ron said.
He looks at the weapons. What the fuck is this?
Hold on. I look down.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
It feels like I look down at the weapons for a minute. Feels like fine. Feels like I messaged to Gron. Okay, fine. You take lead on this.
You point your finger at Gron and whisper
Feels like
something quietly. So
sneak.
The message,
sneak,
just to be clear, before we proceed, we need to understand the message canon, right? It requires a copper wire and for you to point at who you're messaging and whisper to yourself what you are whispering. If you wish to supplement the copper wire, you must use an arcane focus. So message is not a very subtle spell. It is very, unless you're doing it from private to like somewhere over there, maybe it's pretty obvious what you're doing.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'll just say delivery.
Yes. Yeah. What the fuck? Why are you break down my door and you're delivering fucking weapons? What the fuck is going on?
Thora
This is the
said
house of-
that she's looking forward to seeing this, and you're supposed to get it there.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Get this shit out of here.
Where's the slip?
Slip?
I'll look at Orc Nero. Where's the slip?
I hand him the slip order.
And I will walk over to the tiefling and jam it in his face.
All right.
We got this out of the blacksmith spot before the law hit.
I'm gonna have you make a deception check.
Can I help him?
Nope.
I have proficiency.
I know.
16.
15. He looks down at it. He looks back at you. He goes, "You kids are way over your head. You know that, right?"
That's nothing new.
Listen, I don't want any trouble here, all right? If my people find out what's going on here, you're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So why don't you just take off real quick, and quiet, like, okay? This doesn't have to go bad for you two. Take the swords.
We're just dropping off. So, and Gron will look at some of the stuff poking up out of the bags or tinkling on the floor. Would like to know how to earn some of this scratch.
You just take it. You just take it. You go, kids, all right? I'd suggest maybe leaving it or taking it back wherever you found it. You're in some hot water with all this.
It's like, Gron, let's just go.
And I will pick up the 4 bags worth of loot.
All right. Leave. Yeah. Yeah, leave.
I say we walk away from a few blocks outside from the House of Healing to meet up with the others.
Oh, I will close the door. I'll kick it closed.
I don't know, you probably hit it down the middle, so yeah, you close it. There's like a very nice little hole right in the middle of the door.
Sorry.
Like, and when we're far enough away from the House of Healing, we'll talk to the others.
Why don't we go to a break?
Okay.
Break, 15 minutes, we'll be back. Back, except for Tally. All right. You'd be standing in the street, like 2 blocks down, around the House of Healing.
Oh, I think we should go pop them and get more information out of them.
I don't know if this is something we can just pop out of people.
Yeah. Is there any angle you suggest we take? I don't really see what we can do now.
Gron, you have any ideas?
Okay. Sorry, I missed that.
Asked you if you had any angles you wanted to take.
Oh, no. Well, the only angle I have is to go in and bop that guy, get more information. Because he's got to know something. I mean, if he's scared of House Tarkanan, that means he's connected with them, right?
He knows about them at least.
It's got information. But he didn't want any of the loot stuff there, so he wasn't going to deliver it. So it's not like we can follow him.
Hmm.
I could go in there, cast a suggestion on him, and maybe try to get him to answer our questions as truthfully as possible, but he could just shut up and not answer our questions.
Well, how about I drag these all back to the watch and you go in as the Platinum Watch, and you ask them questions. You know, you could ask about the orcs who were bringing the weapons and gear, because you guys were all the ones responsible for busting up the blacksmith, weren't you? It would make sense that you might follow up onto it.
Maybe, but I feel like that's...
I mean, that would give you an opportunity to utilize whatever that suggestion thing is. Obviously, I can't show my face back in there again, so I might as well do something productive.
One thing interesting, wasn't some of the intel on these fights that we got from a halfling in Boromar? Was that correct?
Wasn't Boromar specifically,
Wasn't?
was
But
not.
oh, it
Was
was
not
just a
Boromar.
halfling. Okay.
Yeah. She basically said we were worried that this person was in Boromar because they were half. She's pretty sure they were not.
Okay.
Okay,
never mind.
Hey, Talenta.
Yeah,
you
sir.
feel like your hand, whether it's you, your hand, whatever, feels like it wants to go to the hilt, the blade. The new blade that you have received, the dark blade. You feel sort of a feeling welling up inside of you. You know that inside there is one of these Tarkanan bastards who are responsible for a lot of death and pain. The blade wants to be sated. You want to be sated. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oops, it's a 4.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh,
You
great
guys,
heavens!
great heavens! As you guys are talking, you're like, no, this won't work. No, this won't work. No, that won't do. Like, oh, where's Tally? You see Tally sort of walking up the street in the dirt, just kind of taking it upon himself to walk up the street towards the House of Healing, and Smokey is walking there with beside
Wait for
Tally.
me, guys! And I fly over just as
That's
fast as I can.
gangster as hell. Letta looks like a baller. Uh-oh, this is not good though. But yeah, Thunderbolt.
But also, this isn't good. Wait.
Did you guys hear the fucking beatboxing I was doing?
No, you're
Oh,
No.
okay. I was doing,
noise cancellation or something.
I was doing like a whole fucking soundtrack.
Alright,
I'll drop disguise self.
cool. You, Tally, you draw the blade like a razor of black vengeance. And you three who are leading the herd bust up in the already busted up place. And the guy's like, twice in one day. So Tally, you must attack. Actually, no. It's up to you to decide what you want to do. This is role play at this point. You have been compelled to come here and eat vengeance, whatever that means. What does that mean to you?
I think he'll walk in. I picture like the bright outside, kind of like just making him like a black silhouette kind of thing.
Who are you? We're closed. There's a break-in.
Obviously not.
What?
The door. It's obviously not closed.
I know there was a break-in. The door was broken. There was a break-in. We're closed. I promise you.
You know, the funny thing about crime.
What's that? What's the funny thing about crime? You're not making this up on the spot, are you?
When it's crime against criminals, it's almost like it doesn't count.
Look, buddy, you, I don't know what you think you're doing, but this is the wrong place to do it, I promise you.
Maybe. But I need you to answer one question for me.
Okay.
Fuck, what's the name of the gang?
House Tarkanan.
Oh, okay. Are you with House Tarkanan?
Make a intimidation check.
Use inspiration. Fuck. 13.
13. Yeah. I'm not big time like them. I don't do no killing or nothing, but you're right, I do work with them, so I should tell you something about why you shouldn't be here right now, son.
That's unfortunate.
You're making a mistake. Listen, you're making a mistake. They're not going to like this place getting turned over.
I'm not going to turn the place over. And then I start walking.
Very like horror filmy where he's like falling all over the place as he's trying to run and all that shit. He starts backing up and goes like, stop. Not a step closer. I will have an initiative roll actually.
Okay.
Because you're looking pretty fucking murderous right now.
$16 for me.
Okay, well, hang on. Whoa!
We doing this shit or what, Ryan? You did this.
I know. I know I did. Where is everybody? Ron, did you come back inside?
No.
No? Okay.
What about the rest of you? Who came inside?
Oh, no. I didn't know we left Gron behind.
I, I, I don't know what y'all got up to. I thought there was a talking plan, so me putting my face onto that would have been problematic. So,
All right, yeah, we're just kind of outside waiting for them to do what they're gonna do. Fair enough. I'll get you to roll in anyway, just in case you hear some sounds that might make you wanna, get involved. I assume everybody else is inside.
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna be.
I guess so.
So okay, who rolled a 20 plus? Who rolled a
While
15?
sorry, I'm so sorry. I just rolled 21.
All right, who rolled a 15 plus?
16.
16. Rolled a 10 plus.
Oh, 16 from Talenta.
Okay. Okay, Nero, what'd you roll? 6. Okay. Selena?
I get 6 as well.
Okay, who would like to go first?
I don't care. Actually, just kidding. Selena would say, I want to bop first.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, kind of. You know what? Anyway,
I know you're confused. You don't know the name, the name of the
not
bad
not
guys.
not the CO word I was going to use. I stopped myself.
All right. Benric, you see Tally marching forward. What do you do?
Yeah, do I see this guy like going to reach for anything? Is there like a bell or?
Yeah, he kind of reaches towards his chest like so. He's got like a
Okay.
hand out, like don't come here, and he brings a hand up to his chest.
I'll just look to everyone. Are we doing this? What's our objective? Okay, fuck it. I'll just cast command on him.
All right, what's the command?
Halt, just to stop. Freeze.
He rolls a 13.
15.
15. He just kind of, and he just finds himself like unable to move by the command of halt. Well done. Anything else?
I'll just move back a little bit more towards the door, and I'll just say to everyone, don't consider something else before immediate violence. See if there's something else you can do. But go ahead.
He is halted, and that the specifics of that is just that he ends his turn basically.
Yeah. Command. Yeah, halt, doesn't move, doesn't take an action or bonus action.
Okay, understood. That's going to bring us to Gron. That's going to bring us to Gron. Gron, you hear basically everything that's happened, for the most part.
Yeah. As long as nobody comes running out the door, I'm good.
Fair enough. Okay, so maybe you and Benrick are just kind of like keeping an eye out. Talenta Jones. It seems by the power of the word of your friend, you may approach.
I close the distance.
You walk right up to him. He's frozen. There's fear in his eyes.
Do you think he felt fear? No. Because he isn't a low life like you. And then he just like, I think he tries, because you can't really slash with a rapier. So I think he's just like, yeah. I think he just goes like as non-lethally as possible. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Make it hurt. He stabs him like in the fucking spleen.
Not my spleen! Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
You got it. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything.
Use that human shit. Can't you once a day?
I use that on the intimidation.
What'd you get?
I got a 9.
Hey, you're like, I think maybe you get a little too caught up in your speech, and you like bring back the weapon to strike him, and he'll like come out of the halt just in time to like get out of the way of your stab. And you miss him.
Okie doke.
All right, Selena Dewdrop.
How far away am I?
For a fairy princess, not too far at all. Fly over 25 feet and bop him if you want.
What about a flank?
How much more speed do you have?
I've got 30 feet.
You're not going to get a flank, unfortunately.
Okay. I'll still
Okay.
non-lethally.
Go for a non-lethal bop.
Maybe. 22.
22. That will hit. Roll some damage.
12 plus a smite. I forgot to pick dice.
Oh no.
So that's 18 damage.
18 damage. Damn. Ouchies. He's still alive. Still quite strong. Despite his sort of maybe slightly frailer appearance, or just like not athletic appearance, something gives him constitution. And he keeps fighting. Anything else?
No, that'll be my turn.
All right, Nero. What would you like to do?
Did it look like Tally went to kill him or just wound him and knock him out?
Yeah, it looked like it was a non-lethal from both of them.
Okay, that's what Tally. It looked like for Tally. Okay, I'm gonna. I'm going to look at. I'm gonna move forward and look at the guy and say, "Hold on." Okay. I'm gonna cast suggestion on him and say, I suggest you stop resisting and answer our questions as forthrightly and honestly as you can.
Okay, he will have advantage because you're engaged in combat with him, which I believe his spell says.
Let me double check.
Is that charm?
It's a charm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It doesn't say it has advantage.
I don't know. Maybe I'm giving a charm person.
DC 14.
Introducing within range, you can hear and understand you. Gesture must sound achievable and not involve anything that would obviously deal damage to the target or its allies. I guess he's got to imagine that surrendering would get him from being hurt. Cool. Okay. That's only a 4. You feel your spell grasping up. Well, 7, but you feel the spell grasping him. And he just kind of like he goes like, okay, I surrender, stop. Ask your questions, damn it.
Okay, tell the others, it's okay, I got him. And I ask, where
before. So does everybody want to allow the suggestion to go through, or shall violence continue?
Yeah, I'll drop the command.
Yeah, I'll hold off for now.
Okay, Tally?
No.
No? Okay. Shall continue. We'll move on to Benrig then. Nero's like, okay, guys, don't worry, I got it. Benrig, what would you like to do? Or what would you do? See, Tally doesn't seem to wish to desist.
I do see that. Indeedy.
We're getting a friendly fire command, perhaps?
Honestly, thinking about it, can I try and cast as an action, cast thaumaturgy on myself and make an intimidation check on Tally?
This would mechanically be the way that it goes, but I don't usually do charisma checks against each other to influence each other's actions. We can do this, and Brandon, I would say that just be aware, like the feelings that you have, you're not magically compelled to do anything. You've just been kind of like bumped. There's no mechanical reason why you need to continue, but that you've been just sort of. This is narrative, right? This isn't a mechanic. This is narrative. So just keep in mind what Benrig's doing and how it perhaps maybe should influence, and you can decide what to do.
Okay.
If your Tally's not down, it's cool.
So Benrig's voice suddenly booms and rattles your very bones as he speaks, and he says,
"This is what makes us the good guys. Stop." I'll make the check.
Yeah, now roll. Very good, though. Very good.
Is it with advantage because of thaumaturgy?
It would be, but like again, like the roll isn't going to do anything. This is a narrative situation here. It's two PCs.
Okay. Well, if it would be at advantage based on spell, it would be a 14. That was the first roll.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And Talente, you can decide what to do with that.
Yeah.
This individual,
maybe it'll work. Maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see. But this individual just he literally puts his hand up in surrender. He goes, "Stop, please! He goes, I'll do what your friend says. I'll answer your questions. Just don't hurt me." And that will bring us to Gron, who I assume is still standing guard. Which will bring us to Talente. Until you've heard the words of Lord Benrig. See the guy's surrendered. What do you do?
Kind of like has a disgusted look on his face as he looks the guy up and down. You're not even worth the sweat it would take to kill you, are you? And he doesn't do anything.
Okay. I will say we're out of combat then. As Tally walks off of them.
As a note, Benrig would just look at him and just quietly say thank you to Tally as he walks off and let him go wherever. Okay, Nero, ask your questions.
As a very, very important narrative note, Smokey's laid out in front of the fire, is doing a long stretch and getting curled up.
Oh, Benrig goes over there.
All right, you head over and you go hang out with Smokey.
Start petting him. Yeah.
Starts purring immediately.
Yeah. Okay.
Good, yeah. I
will calmly walk over to him and say, "Hey, buddy."
Yeah. Hi. Look, I really don't think you folks should be in here. It's I'll answer what questions you want to answer because your buddies and all, but it's a real dangerous sport you're at, kid.
We understand. We'll be out soon. So, where's the Bloodsport match coming up?
It's well, you get there through here, through my estate. Look, you're again, I can't say it enough. I don't recommend it. It's very dangerous down there. Not just the sport itself, but Tarkanan. They're very dangerous people, one and all.
Okay. When is it?
It's what the gladiatorial bouts.
Yeah.
Not open to the public at the moment, but there should be some fights going on today.
When is it open to the public?
Not for another. If you go in nice enough, I'm sure they'll think that you're welcome within if you got through here. It's not open to the public. I don't know why I said the public. The public doesn't go in. The only people who go in are people who are specifically invited by House Tarkanan or House Tarkanan themselves. So I could let you in, and that could be considered a private invitation to a private bout.
Can you invite us later on? Or
I guess so. Suppose.
No, let's go now.
Let's.
You hear the black voice again near you.
Scared again, little boy. Always not trying to fight, always scared.
Like that. I if I'll
what is it?
I'll message the others with my wand. Do you want to do it tonight, now or later?
Well, it's gonna be closed tonight. I mean, it's now. We're gonna wait for 3 days. So.
Oh no, I was that was a message.
Well, you're standing in front of him and you're going. Should we wait? Right?
Okay.
It tells you the information anyway. It's important information.
Okay.
And it's now or never. Where's Gron? I bet he'd agree with me.
I vote now.
Like, get him. Do you want to go get Gron? Ask him.
He's over there.
I think he's trying to.
His sound spell's on.
Oh, I'm here. I'm just staying out of the way. Y'all tell me what you want smashed, and it'll get smashed.
Like, and I step away from the guy and say, out of earshot, and say, look, you're the guy who's...
No. We're not going to go into like a 10-minute conversation. Do we want to go now or do we want to go in 3 days?
No.
Well, I have a meeting to uphold tonight. If I can do that and go.
I'm going to say it's probably about midday. That gives you like several hours to deal with this before going and doing it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like, it's like Gron said, this place is as tight as like the Dragon Towers. Shall we just want to go off the hilt like this?
But we're not gonna... It depends on what your goal is. Kill everybody inside? No. Steal something? Perhaps.
Tally starts walking.
I guess we're doing it now.
He walks up to the guy and he's like, show me
All right. He'll turn. As a note, as you two are pretty close and having conversed with him, you notice he's wearing an amulet of the Sovereign Host. As he turns around and starts walking towards the kitchen.
I think a little bit of relief, maybe. Kind of trickles into Tally's mind.
Just like,
You all follow him into the kitchen?
I like the others. I guess we're doing this.
Yes, you are. Okay, go into the kitchen.
Yeah.
As you head into the kitchen, let's see, I'm gonna give a quick little description. You walk past this like empty dining room that is like, it looks like a feast has just happened, or maybe happened a couple of hours ago and he's still cleaning it up. And then he walks into the kitchen where lots of pots and pans still need to be cleaned. He very much like, it looks like what he was doing before you all showed up was like cleaning up like a big feast for like maybe a dozen people. He's in the middle of cleaning it all up. You go into the kitchen, and he goes over to this large rug of reddish scales that cover the floor, and he throws it back to reveal a trapdoor. And he pulls up the trapdoor, and it reveals a narrow staircase. He goes, "All right, listen, so I gotta stay here, but you gotta go down there, hop in the little boat down there. It's a little dock, and it'll head you and just follow the river upstream, and it's gonna take you. It's gonna take you right there. There will be a stop beforehand. There's this this little like underground tavern place that Tarkanan uses. But if you continue on past that, you'll get to the Tarkanan way. And that's where the gladiatorial bouts are held."
I need a passphrase.
Oh, you what, you want to come back here?
Oh, so I only need a passphrase for getting in here.
Yeah, that's right.
Excellent.
He looks over and sees Gron and goes, "Well, that's why I turned you all the way at the door. It's a passphrase. This is how you get in. If you want to know, he's going to show you. He shows you a specific knock, or whatever it is. And he says, so say that, and then say, the body star shines bright tonight. And that will let me know that you're here for the gladiatorial gatherings and you're legit. You want healing services, and he does a different type of knock, he says, and then say, I heard the red hand was hot. And I'll know you're here for healing services. Those are the only two ways you're getting in without suspicion. But yes, I know you all now, so I'll help you out. Now that I've let you in, maybe I won't be running this place for much longer, so what's to say?
Well,
Back up shop.
by the time we're done, maybe this place will be all yours.
Just be careful down there and try not to hurt anybody.
Thanks. And he starts walking down.
Okay, you guys walk down. As promised, it is a very narrow walkway. You can walk comfortably down as a medium creature. I think Benrig, you're a little more broad across the chest, being a dwarf. You are a little bit more tightly fit down there. As you walk by that guy, you'd see he has a sovereign. I think at that point, all of you would see he has the sovereign host amulet, if you care.
Yeah, he's a Fucking poser. He's a dark 6. I know it.
All right, and you guys walk down the stairs, and you'll come to indeed a small jetty with two rowboats tied up. It looks like there's room for more, but there's 2 here. You guys can hop on and do a little row up river. It's not a very fast tide in this underwater channel. Very easy to row. Is that what you guys want to do?
Yup.
I guess we're doing this.
I'll keep a lookout for that kind of that midway point that he was talking about.
Yeah, it is not hard to see. You travel for a couple of minutes, and then you will come upon like another jetty where there's a couple more little boats there, and a walkway that goes sort of further upriver, and it seems to be like a bit of a. It's very strange, actually. It's this tavern that's built out of these like really weird ruins built into the side of the wall. Very, very strange. Benrig, you're a dwarf, so if you want to make me a... Are you proficient with Mason's tools, by chance?
Si, senor.
Then I will give you advantage. Make me an investigation check. Well, you know what? History check.
Cool. Ooh, that's a natural 20 for a total of 25.
Ooh. We're going to learn something special today. You're going to learn 2 things about these ruins. The stonework is undoubtedly Dakani. Long ago, before, dwarves and humans and all these guys came to Cover, the continent was ruled by a very advanced civilization, it was the Dakani Empire, which consisted predominantly of goblins. They're very advanced. They're sort of the equivalent of like Tolkien elves a little bit in this world, where they were like one with nature and artifice, and they were like, it was kind of very idyllic, very beautiful. And then man and dwarf and all these guys came here and decided, well, what you got, waged war. But anyway, these are ruins of the civilization, thousands of years old. You're like, holy shit. The other thing I'm going to give you on a nat 20 is...
I'm a big scroll nerd, so...
Big scroll nerd, that's right. You recall a little bit of lore. And you recall, especially relevant to you, Kandaric, there was this war that happened before the last war, and it was known as the War of the Mark. And you recall that basically about 1,500 years ago, the established dragon-marked houses, including House Kandaric, launched an inquisitive to exterminate all with aberrant dragon marks. This was before House Tarkanan. And they hunted them down one by one and then exterminated them. But there was one significant resistance that made it worthy enough to be called a war. An individual by the name of House Tarkanan rose up. He was known as the Earthshaker. And he sort of rallied people who thought this was unfair, and certainly aberrantly dragon-marked individuals, and took refuge in a place called Sharn, which happens to be what this place was originally called before it was established as Sharn, the City of Towers. His army, along with his famous consort, she was known as the Lady of Plague, whoever the fuck that was. But you know that they waged war against dragon-marked houses. They resisted, and they were they did a great job. They resisted well, but the combined forces of the dragon-marked houses and Brailish forces were just too much for them to wipe them all out. The reason why this is relevant is because these aberrant people who fought underneath Halas took refuge in the Dakani ruins that Dora Sharn was built upon. But unfortunately, much of it was lost because the Earthshaker, unsurprisingly, his mark gave him power over earthquakes, and much of the ruins were buried during the wars and the battles that these people were wiped out along with. So these are not only Dakani ruins, but also the ruins of the old Tarkan, the original predecessors of House Tarkanan.
Damn.
Who were wiped
yeah,
out by the Dragonmark houses.
Yeah, that is pretty hectic.
Yep, so that's the history.
I love Nat 20 history checks, dude.
Mhm.
Ugh, they're so fucking good.
Yeah.
we
Story
should
time.
we should rename them Lore Dump.
Yeah, I'll share all that about the old war where the houses teamed up to seek out the aberrant dragon marks and um yeah, I guess just as we're going, yeah, I'll just think about that, maybe read on some scrolls that I have.
Hold on. Oh yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way past this place. It's a tavern called Guts and Gardens. That's what the sign says. And it sounds like people of a variety of races inside are having a fun drink together. Little celebration. Seems rather packed. You make your way down, and you guys are going to come to somewhere very dangerous. Just gonna swap over there. Let's kick this thing off. Actually, I'm gonna stop the screen for a second because I need to. What
Is this the midway point?
do you mean? No. That was the midway point. Now you're getting to the layer. Yes, ma'am.
I would ask Benrig if he could, since we're delving into danger here, I would ask Benrig if he could hit me up with a mage armor on the way down.
Yeah, no problem at all.
Thank you.
Scroll.
Uh,
Uh,
here's hope.
Then
Here's
I'll
hope.
go like get you to take your cloak off, and he'll put like a barrier of light kind of all around you, around your appendages. Then if you put your cloak on, it'll just kind of shade
Okay.
out.
Awesome, thanks. Here's hoping we didn't just make a big mistake.
The only mistake is how long it took for us to get here.
so no, smoky.
And if you guys look at him, he's just like looking fucking dead ahead, like mission oriented.
That's where things get a little complicated. Second. That. Cement. These guys are coming from somewhere else. Let's see. Sorry, there's a couple of things in motion. So, okay, that's what.
As we're sailing down, does the river stop at the Tarkanan place?
What's the Tarkanan place?
I mean, the place where we're
Oh,
going.
Tarkanan. Well, it does now. Yeah, that's where we're. That's you guys just stopped right. Yeah.
Okay. While on the boat, Nero will admit, one of the scariest things about breaking into places when we don't have a clear way to get out.
It's back that way.
Yeah, I don't know how to swim.
Well, you better learn fast.
Are you okay, dude? Like, are you okay, dude? You seemed more menacing than usual.
And I guess I haven't shown the right side of me to you.
Sword goes, okay, but chill out. Scaring the Normies.
Sorry.
It doesn't.
I looked to the others. Anyone else notice this?
Of course he's upset. Viotelli just passed away.
Okay, fair point.
You remind me of that guy War Dragon. I wonder why.
War Dragon.
Oh yeah, you weren't there. You act quite similar.
Okay, folks. You made it. Lucky you. You step off the boat and you end
no.
up in this little hallway right here. I will say the architecture is very consistent with what you saw originally. You are inside of Dakani ruins right now.
Can I
Okay.
just get a spelling of that old house? Dakani or whatever it is?
Sure, yeah, it's on the way.
Thank you very much.
Get away. All right, coming into you in Zoom. Okay. What's the move?
I ask the others, what's the move?
Forward. On
Damn. You're gonna go forward? Great idea.
Do you want to try sneaking?
Oh fuck. Dude, what the fuck was that? Blah, 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 blah. I can't see any of this. There we go.
Yeah, stealth might be a good idea.
All right, I get a group stealth check.
Can I also check for traps?
You can turn on your passive investigation. What is it?
16.
16. Okay.
Oh, I also have the wand.
Well, that's like a ping, right? That's like a.
Yeah, it's like,
You do like a 1 and you check your immediate vicinity.
yeah, it pulses and points at the one nearest to me. Yeah, I'll just use passive.
I'll let you folks move on ahead. I don't do quiet.
Rune will say you had pulled up like. You stay back about 30 feet, I guess, something like that.
That's fine.
25-ish feet. Okay. Let's hear it, folks.
22 tally.
2.
Unnatural 20.
20.
15.
15. Better.
13.
15. What about smoke?
13.
You got a cat? What about you got a cat? That's all right.
10.
10, you see.
I'm disappointed.
All right, you guys are rolling at a 16. Damn. Not even Tally can find you. Okay. You guys come to. There's a left turn right there if you want it, but there's also the way forward, which seems to have a door and a right turn.
What do we see in the left path?
You go a little peek. You look and you see there's a statue. It's kind of cool. I'll tell you what's the statue. What's the statue is? It is. It just seems to be like a suit of armor that has the House Tarkanan symbol embossed on the breastplate. It sort of stands in an alcove. It's
Like
ornate.
with the stalks.
Yeah, it's basically got a. It's very much like a heraldry you would see from any Dragonmark house, but it is a beholder. It shows a beholder with 2 torches on it.
Damn.
I say for now we keep going straight.
I keep going straight.
All right. Well, straight as hell.
Yeah, I would do that too. Also, for the record, though, definitely not in the front. No chance.
No
yeah,
way.
no fair, no fair. Let's get the
No.
marching order. Tally sounds like he wants to be in the front.
Yeah.
Does Selena want to be in the front? 'Cause she's a bopper.
Yeah.
All right. Smokey's right behind Selena because Selena is her favorite. Nero, you all the way at the back?
Benrig would be all the way at the back.
Yeah. Benrig's all the way at the back, yeah. Cool. Nero, you're in the middle with Smokey.
Okay. What about Gron?
Ron's holding back a couple feet to not compromise the stealth.
Okay.
All right. You hear Nero, you hear.
Ooh, the middle line. Who are you trying to fool?
Fuck are you?
You guys hear Nero say that.
I was gonna say, I think we Scooby-Doo, Mark.
You guys get to go about here. I'm gonna say you get to hug in the wall a little bit as you begin to hear sounds up ahead, sounds of light conversation.
What do I hear?
There's a right turn. You hear maybe 3 individuals conversing lightly, maybe gabbing, maybe having a little laugh.
Can I peek around the corner?
Make a perception check. A very serious perception check.
Always.
Oh,
It is adequate. Serious.
That's 15. I feel like I've turned from Indiana Jones to Clint Eastwood for some reason.
yeah, I feel it too. You do a little peek. You're gonna listen and look around the corner as stealthy as can be. You're gonna see these folks over here. You're gonna see these 2 gnomes who are dressed up in. They're not jesters. They're not like spooky, crazy jesters, but they are dressed up a little bit more like a little bardically, dressed up kind of like bards, musicians, performers, perhaps maybe acrobats. And they're sitting around talking with this one guy with a huge handlebar mustache who looks just like the Mini, minus the armor. He's got like a sick lute that looks like an axe, and he's just talking to him. He goes, "Oh yeah, brother, I'm telling you, you're just a little off. Don't want to be too flat. You're gonna make sure you always forget to string your instrument. Just make sure you know what I'm saying. You're gonna be the cream of the crop. You gotta string your guitar right." You're like, "What's a guitar?" I guess it's my own creation. And they're just kind of conversing about bard things.
Okay.
That's what
Do they look like Tarkanan?
You see that you rolled a 15. You can see they all have marks. Yeah.
Mm.
Some of the taller one, the adult, they're all adults, but whatever. The one with the big loot is a little bigger than the other 2. Theirs are just kind of like little marks.
Mm.
Let's just walk by and act like we belong.
And if anyone asks, I'll just say, we're here to watch one of the blood fights.
It's worth a try.
Okay. It's just gonna
Okay.
Act normal.
whistle, walk by. Okay, you guys very casually walk by a black jungle panther, a princess. Is your mark out, Benrig? Is your Kandaric mark out?
I think we've established it is on my hand, but I think I would make that my shield hand. So it's
Okay.
like under, if my shield's like this, it's like
That's convenient.
I hope so.
This guy goes, "Whoa, little brothers and sisters, what are you doing over here? This isn't open for the normal folk."
I side eye at Nero.
Wait. It feels like we're here to watch one of the blood fights.
You're going the wrong way. Why? What are you doing over in this hallway?
It feels like, well, we were told to come down here to see one of the fights. We're trying to find a way there.
Yeah, you missed it back there on the turn. What's going on?
Okay, I guess
You shouldn't be
we
here.
go.
Show me your marks.
Feels like we do. It feels like. Look, hey man, look. And I'm gonna get ready to cast another suggestion. Like, hey, look, man, I'm sorry, we got lost. I suggest you just go back.
Is this a pure verbal component?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's got a material, so you got to use the wand, my friend.
I'll use my. Hang on.
Either a
One
drop
of
of
my
honey or a wand.
I'll use one of my meta magics. Hang on,
Subtle.
what is the meta magic subtle spell?
Okay. What do you say?
Ooh.
As I suggest you just go back to we got hey man, we just got lost. I'm sorry. I suggest you just go back to doing what you were doing and just ignore us.
Okay. Give me a second there. We're gonna get block puck real quick.
Tally grips the rapier tighter.
Block. Stat blocks. He looks at you. He goes, well, does happen to the best of us, you know?
Mm.
Can't always, no. Just remember, turn back there. This isn't open to the public.
I thank him and we make our way back there.
All right, you all have fun.
Hmm.
Get through the door over here.
Okay.
We'll bang on the side of the door and it will open up. There we go. All open. Have a good time.
You have a good time too.
Suggestion ends at this point.
It lasts. It's a concentration that lasts for 8 hours.
Or until he's completed the task.
Okay, good point. Yeah, I did say just ignore us, and that could just keep on for who knows how long.
Yeah, and he's ignored you. You've
Okay.
passed by the security checkpoint.
Okay.
Okay. You guys make your way down. Door closes behind you. You guys make your way over to here, presumably. I had a soundtrack for like, yeah, fight fucking God! You guys are gonna get over to here. Let me tell you what you're looking at. You are at the Pit of Blood and Fortune. Let's go. You guys see this gladiatorial arena where I gotta change the because people are going, woohoo, screaming shouts. Okay. You see that this domed room has been turned into a gladiatorial arena. It is magically lit. The circular chamber has a thin layer of blood-soaked sand covering the floor and stone buttresses supporting a 40-foot high domed ceiling. You guys are currently standing on out on the floor, there is a 10-foot high stone bleacher. Staircase leads to the bleacher. Oh, no, my apologies. That's where you guys are right now. So, yeah, you guys are up on these stone bleachers. And there seems to be, like... it's fine. You haven't seen that feature, but it's fine. You can see this, like, door that goes underneath it that probably leads somewhere else, maybe where the fighters' pits are. There's also a semicircular recess in the southeast wall that is about 5 feet up off the floor of the arena. Seems to be decorated in various like funguses, underground funguses. There are some draperies. You see there are 2 dwarves standing over there. One is missing an arm and has a crossbow attached to where his arm used to be. And he's like bare chest covered in tattoos that sort of like work around his aberrant mark that is long across his chest. And the other one looks a little bit more, how do I put it? Actually, I can just give you their pictures now that I'm thinking of it. Let's do it that way. Okay, so this is the first guy I described. Boom. Only difference is that he has a big old dragon mark across his chest. That is mixed up with the tattoos. It's very artistic. And the second guy... Hey, damn it. You bastards. Alright, there we go. Is this little fella.
who is currently not wearing the helmet that he is depicted as. Yeah, those two guys stand on the steps over there, and at present, you see there are many bugbears, many humans sitting around. There are goblins as well who are like seeming to like be serving up food. It's a variety of races, really, but there are some bugbears amongst them. They all have aberrant dragon marks, but they're all what you would know, Benrig, is like a lesser form, which is just like a barely developed version of it. So they're like lesser powerful than, say, the guy you just met, for example. And they all sit around and kind of, yeah, like, go, come on, get her! And in the middle, you see there is a huge minotaur that is sort of approaching this small female halfling who is currently armed with a short sword and a hand crossbow, and she is screaming for help. Nobody seems to care. As you guys are standing there, let's see here. This guy kind of, I'm gonna say this guy's coming off the floor. He's kind of going in. He's kind of talking to people as he goes through. He sees you guys and smiles and walks up to you. He goes, "Hey, newcomers, huh? Want to be part of the tournament?"
I was like, "What? Tell us about the tournament."
Well, if you watch for a couple more seconds, you're gonna figure it out pretty quickly. This girl's like, "No, please! I don't want to die! Stop, please! Oh my God! Do anything, please help!" And this giant minotaur, kind of rolling his shoulders and kind of raises his axe to the crowd. Everyone's like, "Yeah, kill her! Kill her!" Yeah! Minotaur sort of. This girl tries to like. She takes her short sword, kind of, while he's boasting around, kind of, like just like. Swings at his leg, and it kind of like slashes his leg, but he doesn't really notice. He kind of looks down and at her, kind of snorts, brings the axe up high, and she screams. And the axe comes down, just fucking. It's a cutting weapon, but it's more of a bludgeoning impact than anything, and she is just scattered across the arena, and everyone, yeah! Applauding us. Well, you're getting the basis of it. Boromar bastards. Anyway, and as he's talking, you see the Minotaur kind of do like a, but he does kind of like go back into this tunnel and kind of dips down under and kind of disappears into the gladiator pits you expect it to do. Because, so that's it right there. Yeah. If you want to fight, you're more than welcome. Great rewards to be earned, eh?
What kind of rewards?
Gold. Gold and gemstones, friends. Enough to buy you dinner for, well, several months at least.
Oh, one good night in the Skyway, if you know what I mean.
I'm gonna go that far, lad. That's
okay.
Remember, that's no place for the likes of us. I don't say that to make you feel bad. I say that to keep you safe, kid. So, tournament. Yeah. Don't know. Are you all marked? You aberrantly marked, or are you just visiting? You just gladiators. You look like quite the variety. I'd be surprised if you weren't all marked.
I'm sorry, Ryan, what did you say?
I said, are you guys marked or are you guys gladiators?
Feels like, well, like, and I take a quick look, like, look back to the others like, are we gladiators or are we marked? Because I think we can pose better as gladiators.
Squints at you. It's not
Like,
a hard question. What are you
feels like,
doing
well,
down
not-
here?
Feels like, I mean, we can't. I mean, we came here looking for, open to watch the blood sports, you know?
So you're Tarkanan then? You have aberrant marks.
Feels, we were told. Feels like, no, I mean, let me rephrase. I'm sorry, I didn't make myself
No,
clear.
keep going. Let's
Yeah,
look. It's an
yeah,
easy question. Are
oh
you
my-
gladiators,
Yeah.
or do you have aberrant dagger marks on your body?
we're here to fucking fight.
Make a deception check. He's growing uncertain of you all.
Okay, I have an inspiration. Like, good thing I have an inspiration because that was a 1. 22.
Okay. The fuck was that so hard for? Shit. All right, you're going first then. Or is that someone else? We got team matches. Don't be shy.
Like, well, guess what kind of fights are coming up?
Got taken 12 combatants, 4 teams of 3.
Okay.
Are there going to be other Tarkanan teams as well?
Aye.
Let's do that one.
What? You want to do the 4-team pit?
Yeah.
All right. I'll let you know what teams you all are on. You look
Perfect.
strong. I expect the cat's waiting outside.
Yep. No problem. Fair.
No, she can come along.
All right.
We're a team.
Interesting. We don't do a lot of beast fights down here. All right. I'll let you know what the teams are. Just settle in for a minute and try not to too flustered. That's okay.
I'll be spectating. I'm more of a gambling man myself.
So
I will assist for the team.
what?
There's not even an even number of people. There's four of us here, and
Yeah, I've got other people who are going to be fighting. You're not all going to be on the same team. I'm dividing you out. Don't worry, it's not to the death. Jesus.
okay.
I mean, sometimes, but you know, you don't have to kill each other.
Understood.
You're all very jumpy for gladiators.
Like, well, it's our first time down here specifically.
Alright, whatever. Just don't piss yourself in the stands when I organize the teams. 5 minutes. Just don't hurt yourselves or something. Walks away.
I'm okay. As soon as he's out of earshot, I take off one of my gloves and hand it to Benrig to cover up his hand.
Yeah, thanks.
I was like, okay, I'll buy a new one. Matter of fact, here's the other. Just make it look
It's fine.
not
You
natural.
can have it back once we're out of this shithole. Let's
Okay,
just
yeah.
get this over with.
Okay, sorry, guys. Sorry about
People
that.
kind of turn
No.
around. They're like, go back to watching. Alright, I'm just gonna roll some dice, see who's on what team. Actually, I'll let you guys roll, see who's on what team, and I'm gonna fill out the rest of the NPCs. These are D4s, there's 4 teams, so let's go around.
I'm rolling physical.
Yeah, do it. Fuck it up.
What should we roll?
D4. Everyone roll me a D4, figure out what team you're on. Got it.
Which die?
Roll one for smoke.
Oh man, where's my evil looking D4? Well,
Intentionally trying to spread you all out.
Turn out the
Um,
lights, Brendan. Toss the dice bag on the floor. Walk around where you toss the dice bag. You will find your evil die 4.
You will find the die 4. That's true. What did you get there, Eric?
I got a 1.
Okay. Nero. All right. What about Benrig?
3.
Team Benrig. And lastly, Tau. Oh boy. Plus is hard. Let's try it. It's working hard.
Sorry.
Did you roll a D4 yet?
Yes, I rolled a 3.
3. Oh, Team Benrig and Talenta.
Hell yeah, brother!
All right. I'm all by myself. That's right. So Team Selena's alone.
It's okay. I'm equally invested in everyone's survival, so don't worry.
I'm not.
We'll see how that works out. Trying to heal the other team.
Above table. Sorry, guys.
Well, it was either that or somehow prove you have dragon marks because you guys are.
Another suggestion.
Burn every spell slot before anything goes off.
I mean, new suggestion is fucked completely. So
it is a great fucking spell. Okay, I've got. Oh, Smokey is on her own team.
Oh.
Yeah, Smokey's dead as fuck.
Smokey!
Smokey's so fucking boned, dude. Sorry.
Terrible.
that fucking face.
And Rick and Tally and
Gron, are you here too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
You snuck up on us there.
Okay, I need to throw down some Tarkanan fellas. The special needs, I realize.
I'm on the winning team.
I'm on the way.
But we haven't started yet.
Team number 1.
Oh.
Team 1.
He was number 1.
Okay. Selena, you're being backed up by a Tarkanan member. Smokey's being backed up by a Tarkanan member. The rest of you, what are you getting? What kind of NPCs are you throwing in? Let's see. Oh, interesting. Oh, this is actually very interesting. Before we get the fight going on, while I'm organizing it,
Why?
Okay, so you guys are brought out onto the, this, and you guys are taken down to the gladiatorial pits, where you are to wait for teams to be called. So you guys can chill there for a hot minute. You guys see that they're kind of, yeah, I guess like you guys aren't in cages, but the other guys are in cages. Yeah, you guys are just told to just, like, you all just stand out here. It'll be fine. And you see a couple of people in cages. They don't look like, they don't all look pissed off about it, but, some of them do. Okay, so you're in this cell block. They're all separated by bars, rectangular iron doors with locks built into them. That guy would have brought you down here. I said, oh, by the way, I'm Noska Urgrey, if you care. And he leaves. You guys see that there are 4 prisons that are holding different people. The first one is carrying a half-ogre and a minotaur. What are you? Get out of here. So no, these guys are the same one. The next one seems to have humans. One looks to be a little piratey. One looks to be some kind of noble, and the other a bard. But they're all rather well dressed and look kind of scared. In the next one, there is what looks to be a human who looks a little beat up. She's sort of armored in kind of like piecemeal armor, but the armor that is remaining looks to be of decent quality if it were still reassembled. And in the last one, she's dead. You just watched her die. Is there anything you want to do down here before the fight commences?
I'll get a lay of the land and see where all the entrances are on Dawns.
Okay, there's one entrance and an exit, and it leads to and from the pit.
I'll speak to the woman in the messed up armor.
Okay. You walk over. She looks over at you. She's like kind of sitting in there. She's strong. She looks like pretty athletic. She looks over at you a little like distrustful. Not in the cage, Tarkanan, huh? Spits it at the ground.
Something like that. In the cage. Prisoner just for the fights.
Weird. Why are you asking?
Just first time down here. We're gonna be here too. Thought you would be able to shed some insight.
I'm not gonna get away with this. This little fighting ring of yours, someone's going to take care of you. Someone's gonna come down and wipe this place off the fucking map.
Can I? Yeah, I'll just say, yeah, it seems like that. It's getting more hectic every day. People are catching on for sure.
People are catching on? What, like the House Tarkanan?
Tarkanan, Boromar, Daask, all of these things, they're happening in the shadows, but people are shedding light on them more and more. That's true.
Make a persuasion check to see if she's picking up what you're putting down.
Sure. It's an 11.
11. What are you talking about? Shedding light? Aren't you with these bastards? Is that what you want?
Do I see a mark on her anywhere?
Make a perception check.
Yeah. 12. Not much better.
She bears the mark of House Denise, a sentinel, the Guild of Sentinels. They are the only Dragonmark house sanctioned to provide military services as mercenaries to Corvair. You guys worked for them briefly, the Sentinel Marshals.
Yeah. I'll just say, there are ears everywhere, but perhaps lower your voice and a conversation can be made with one of my associates.
She'll kind of walk up to the bars and kind of, like, not put her arms through the bars, but she'll put her elbows through and kind of like lean on the bars closely. What the fuck is going on?
Nero, this person would like to talk. They have similar interests to us.
Are we on the same team with her, or?
No, but I would just whisper that they're marked with House Denise, and you can probably get some information if you, I don't know, are able to subtly talk to them, or I don't know. Perhaps maybe I'll say this to Tally as well if there's some thieves stuff he can do.
Okay, I go over to her and say, like, so how you doing?
Surround the cage. What do you think? What the fuck is going on?
Gladiator fights.
Well, you're smart, huh?
Is what it is. You're talking to my friend?
His boyfriend. You're here to back him up.
Feels like he's my friend, okay? Like, do I get a vibe about why she is here, Ryan?
Yeah, she's probably been taken prisoner to be forcefully take part in these gladiator fights. Probably.
Yeah, I would have probably explained that I deduced that because of her house affiliation. She's a skilled warrior just being kept in this cage to fight. Talenta, you're inquisitive too. Come on. I know you're angry, but speak up.
So you're with and I whisper this, you're with the Neath?
Yes, I am Denise.
Okay, cool. You're one of those Sentinel Marshal types.
No, I'm Fleet Mark Guild. Why?
Feels like okay, we might be able to help each other out here, okay?
Okay.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Raylan. Raylan Denise.
Raylan Denise, okay,
Lady Raylan Denise, if you need to get more specific about it.
Lady, okay, nice.
Nice?
How'd you get...
Did you say nice?
No, just
I'm just
look how'd you get down here?
They caught me off the street. It's fucking Tarkanans. Reports say that the marks were only meant for destructive magic. They clearly have enchantment abilities as well.
Okay.
Maybe all the rumors aren't exactly true. Some have more variety and ability than I would have thought.
Yeah. Okay, we might be able to help each other out and get out of here, okay?
Okay, how? Get this door unlocked?
Like I looked at Tally. Do I know if she's up for like the gladiator fights next or
this woman?
Yeah.
She looks strong. I'm just gonna say at this time that the dwarf comes back and goes, all right, teams are set. Get out on the sand. We'll have teams split up there on the sand, and I'll review all of the rules, and then we'll get to the fights. It'll be great. All right, out you go. Well, prisoners out.
It's like,
not all prisoners.
On the way out, I'll kind of look at Lady Denise and hope that she looks at me.
Yeah, she's watching you guys all go. Yeah.
Before we go, can I say something to the I don't know, whoever we're talking to?
Sure. Let's give Tally his moment.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry. And I'll kind of can I throw a pick from my thieves' tools?
Risky. Buddy's looking right at you guys.
I'll kind of act like I'm scratching and pull it out with 2 fingers and then flick it behind my back.
Make a sleight of hand check.
You got it.
So this will be your thieves' tools kit. You're flipping over there. It's not just one.
Okay. That is a natural 20 for a total of 26.
Subtle as ever, you wait until someone as big and brawn as Groom kind of gets in the way of his sight line. You quickly send it through the cage. Doesn't make a ding. You walk on by. She you kind of catch on the side of your eye. She kind of out of the side of her eye sees it happen. Kind of plays it off. Plays it cool.
I like her.
Selena, what did you want to do?
I don't know. I don't want to mess up Tally's thing, so I don't want to do it anymore.
So you see Tally do his little thing. You're like, I can say we're bludgeoning the dwarf to death in this hallway. Okay. And with that, we are going to end our session. We'll pick up next week with a gladiatorial bout. See how that goes.